Hello. Welcome back to the Galaxy Mansion. You're hearing Karan-chan in the background, yeah? She's just yapping every now and then. She is just having their idol animation and the idol talk. You know, a lot of them are very cute, so I love it. Okay? There's the Vampy, the lady, our Vampy. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion. Galaxy attendance to Fader, Galaxy attendance to Carrot, Galaxy attendance to Alex. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion for today. Today is almost the start of a weekend for Vampy, but it has not started well. Okay, it has not started well, and I am hoping that you all doesn't have had the same minor inconveniences that I do. Okay, just hoping. I really am hoping about that. Okay. Well, first of all, yesterday I was walking on the street and kinda it was my fault, kinda technically, because I was not really paying attention to where I was walking, I suppose, because I was on my phone and I hit the top of my head to a metal pole. Yeah, weirdly enough, there's this horizontal metal bar, and that is, I think, supposedly a bike station. All right, it's a bike station in a way that it's a station located in the middle of the street so that bikers, okay, people who bikes can actually fix up their bikes if they need to. Like, it's more like a safety station. So because I didn't look, I just hit the top of my head, and now it is pretty much there's a bump on top of my head. Yes, I'm hat patting it right now, so it makes it a little bit nicer to feel. And then this morning my car got a flat tire, so that really kind of ruins my mood because I'm just full on, I don't know, I wouldn't even say a stressful mode. It's more like I went into an autopilot mode. All right, I just goes, yeah, do this, yeah, do that, yeah, do this, without really much thinking, just taking action after action after action after action. And when that wears off, that feels really bad. Okay, that feels really tiring. And so I took a nap. I took a nap before the stream, and I woke up and I was like, whoa, that was unplanned. Whoa, am I late to the stream? Wow, I need to eat dinner. Whoa to everything. Okay, how's Vampy? That's Vampy in general. Vader, that's Vampy in general. How are you, Garlic? I hope that the week has been great for you. And yes, Vampy's back at it again to the Uma grind. Uma. This week is full of Uma. Of course, next week's not gonna be full of Uma because if my memory is correct, finally, Himeko Nova is coming. Okay, I need to re-download, or like, I wouldn't say re-download, but just download the newer update of Honkai Star Rail so that it's ready, okay, for Himeko Nova. Oh my. I'm your supporter tonight. Thank you, Fader. Thank you. Yes, all the support, please. All the support. That would be very nice, okay? That would be very lovely. Vampy is just gonna chill with Meisho Doto. And if Meisho Doto doesn't do the right job today, I think I would want to move to another long girlies. It can be El Condor Pasa. It can be Ogre Cap. It can also be Matikane Fukukitaru. So simply because Fuku has the scenario link going on right now with the event, so I just wanted to see how that would affect the gameplay technically, right? What does a long girly need? I would say that I would probably bring like a stamina card here and there, just making sure that she got the stamina, right? If not, I will like focus on the parents box full on stamina, and then put the rest into the speed or power. We'll see. Meisho Doto desu. Karan-chan desu. I just realized that Karan-chan, if you put Karan-chan actually in your home, let me just show you this, by the way. Because if you put Karan-chan in your home, which I did, right? Because I love Karan-chan, she started calling you big sister. You want to know more about me? Then come at me. Then maybe I will tell you. Dogs. Hi, dogs and dog kids. Welcome in. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. Karan-chan is evil? No, Karan-chan is not evil. She's cute. Do you mean she's even? I got you looking at me. And since it's you, I don't mind if you come closer. She's so cute. She's too cute, alright? Just too cute. Way too cute. I love her. Alright? I don't know what you all say. Whatever you say about her, I love her. Love her. Love. This outfit looks so good. Why? Let me just keep going with current chance, okay? Like observe the text box that comes out of current chant, because at some point she started calling us the big sister. Like, oh my god, your big sister, my big sister, and this and that. Girl, now you keep calling me Ane-chan. Now the moment Duran-chan is evil cute, but Falcon-chan is good cute, smart Falcon. Okay, I see. I don't know. That sounds biased coming from smart Falcon herself. Alright. Oh well, she doesn't want to call me a big sister on stream, apparently. But off the ground, she would call me that. So I'm sold. I'm sold on her, okay? But Doto, and then if not, Fuku. Right? Doto first, and then probably Ogre Cap before Fuku, or one or the other. Who knows? I feel like typically United Cup is faster, so I can confidently say that I should be able to fit 3 different United Cup runs, whereas when it comes to Trackblazer, it's very hard to fit 3 all in one stream, just because it takes so long to complete anything, which is pretty annoying, I must say. But hey, that's what it was, right? That's what it was. I have no choice. Right? So I could do this, the stamina and the wit, or I could just put full on the power, which I think is better. Alright, I'm gonna put on full power, and then the other veteran Umamusume that I can do is probably gonna be just on the speed, right? And then I will just train stamina, if that makes sense. Stamina wit, or something like that. Something along that line. Okay, of course, if we manage to find a stamina parent, that would be better. But we'll have a look. I don't think like all of my horses actually have stamina stuff. Like, weirdly enough, it's just not there. All right, it's just not there. Oh, let's strike this. There we go. Maybe that is better. Okay, maybe that is better. And then I can do speed and wit kind of in terms of training. Would that be okay? I suppose it is, right? Hey, that one has a really good sparks. Yeah, that one actually pretty good sparks. But maybe it's this way. Stamina and power, so I don't really have to train much on power. I'm just gonna rely on the parent on the power. That is always an option. Why do you want to train Doto suddenly? Because Doto is currently on my team, right? And if my memory is right, she used to be in my team, and she used to be one of the one that I got A plus pretty early on. But then I kind of just don't play her anymore, and I feel bad. Okay, I feel bad for her. I don't know. I just look at her. I'm like, wow, poor you, my girl. I know you deserve a little bit more, but I just don't have the time to train you. You know what? I'm gonna put now a little bit of an effort for you. So yeah, that's how I ended up with this. If you want a TT Uma, there's a new summer gold ship. You should use her alt for team trials as a Boro parent. Nobody in my Boro parent has a gold ship. Okay, unfortunately, unfortunately, I'll make do with whatever I have, to be honest. Boxster, welcome in. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion, and Aeon as well. Welcome into the Galaxy Mansion. Sip redeem, yes, sip redeem for today is the wine that actually Aeon got me. My old favorite. Like, throughout my first year of streaming, this is the red wine that I keep drinking. The same one again and again. Okay? At the time, I'm very brand loyal, guys, by the way. Like, and it's me. Okay? Like, sometimes I swing into adventure mode. And a lot of the time, though, I would say 80% of the time, I would be a brand loyal girly. Okay, so if I really like something, I would just go for the same thing again and again, including this wine. I'm too lazy to remake Team Trial before GL drops. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in tier 5. Good for you, Alex. I'm sitting in tier 4 right now, and sometimes I'm still losing, sometimes I'm okay. I actually really like that wine. Nice. Yeah, very good wine. Very good pick of a wine. Love it. Love it when the wine is good. Right? Oh, that one looks good. That one looks good to me. Nice nature. Is that better than this? Yeah, nah, I think I'll do it this way. And then I can train speed. Okay? Let's train the speed. Speed training with Maruzensky. We're gonna just go Alright. I have no clue which one I should remove from this. I feel like this should be probably the weakest one, if any. But it's Fuku. Should I even train the speed more, or should I just with max? I think this probably would be okay. Should I train stamina? Maybe I should change one for power or even stamina. I think power should be fine now, but stamina. Okay, this way. Stamina. Stamina. I don't really have much of a stamina team, but I think this one would be the best that I have. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go. Doto needs stamina. She is mid and long. Yeah, I did get her stamina. You can play one racer of Special Week in Diary Racer mode, please. What do you mean? Special Week? There is a Diary Racer mode? Like, what is that mode? I've never heard of a Diary Spatial mode in this game. Yeah? I mean, if I have that unlocked, sure, I will play it, but I'm not quite sure. Cafe is a good SR stamina card. Like, so is this okay? Like, one speed, one stamina, and the rest of wit? In the bottom race. Oh well, later on, Special Week, later on, okay? 253, I will play later on. Have the Diary Racer. I don't know which one is that. I'm not sure. I don't really intend to play Special Week today though, so well. Milo, welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. In the menu. No, I'm not playing that. Not playing that right now, okay? I'm playing Meisho Doto, not Special Week, unfortunately. And again, I don't really have much planned for Special Week, to be honest. It's either this, alright? And we'll move on to Ogre. If Meisho is okay, then we'll move on to Ogre. If Meisho is not okay, let's move on to Ogre. It doesn't matter. If Ogre is okay, I'm gonna stay in Ogre. If Ogre is not okay, I'm gonna change to Fuku. Okay. In the menu, there have initial, have the button race, and then have the diary race. I don't know. I've never done that actually. I've never done any diary race whatsoever. And no, I'm not doing that Special Week now. Nah, not today. Not today. I'm not in the mood to kind of explore every other menu today. Okay, like today is just focused on United Cup. Lost the mod history. Stop telling me what to do. Stop! I said no 3 times. Enough. I want to play. I want to play United Cup. I want to play and train Meisho Doto. You lost the game in the history. What do you mean? I don't get it. I said no. I want to play Meisho Doto, not Special Week. I know their hair looks similar, but no. They're different character. The voice acting is different. Okay. There we go. I think Junior Yo will... okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of the Unity. I know that I keep saying this, but at least I keep getting S in Unity, which is a good improvement, I must say. From an A to the S. Okay, from an A to the S. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I was too focused at chasing for an SS, which I don't do. Okay, I just never did. I just never took... how would I say? The first United Cup that I did got me into SS. And I thought, oh wow, United Cup is so OP now. Everything can kind of go beyond what I have planned initially. You can play in training mode and play in mode diary and no loser the game. What do you mean? I still don't get it. I don't know. The race button here is in the diary mode, like the agenda mode. What do you mean? Is it this one? I'm generating SS Plus and UG. Again, Malo, I think it really depends on your card, right? My card, as you all know, is trash. Okay, and I'm trying not to pull card before Agnes Tachyon. When is Agnes Tachyon coming again? 2 weeks time? 3 weeks time? Because I think next week I will probably go and switch over to Honkai Star Rail. Man, my mother Himeko is gonna be on with her rerun of a banner. Like, it's a new banner. I just can't skip her. I will, if I need to, open my wallet and then bring her into my team. Okay, and I'm gonna just marvel and simp for my mother Himeko. Okay, Agnes Tachyon in less than 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not putting money on Agnes Tachyon. Okay, no. I know she's good, but I am not putting money in Agnes Tachyon. Oh shit, I didn't see that. 32%. Shit. Didn't see. Was too busy thinking about my mother Himeko. Oops. 21st, so in about 2 weeks time. Okay. Oh shit, it is about 2 weeks time. You can go to principal menu, stop special week. Hey, if you keep going like that, I'd have to like time out you. No, that's not okay. I keep telling I don't want to play. One moment, please. No. I said no. And I said no 3 times. And that's enough for me to explain myself. Okay? No. I want to play Meisho Doto in United Cup. I'm not gonna go back into the principal menu. I'm not gonna do special week. No. Okay? Lost the game? No. I said no to that as well. No. Oh man, I forgot that she's in awful mood. Oh no, she's winning. Okay. That made me panic. I'm like, oh no, she can't lose a debut. Oh no. No. Whew. At least she's good. I don't know why she is... What is that? What is that special event? Not ready? What is that condition? I've never got that condition ever before. Not in Track Laser, not in Ura Finales. It's just a special Unity Cup? What? She's not quite race ready. Competing in races may lead to fatigue. Girl, how do you... No, you don't do that to me. Donji, it's especially in non-month event. I've never seen that ever. Oh my god, what a really bad condition. Especially when you need to reach 6,000 vents. You'll get it anyway? Oh, is it just Meisho Doto special? Like she would always get it? It doesn't matter if she wins or she doesn't. If she will always get it. Hey everyone, and who are you trying to get on Honkai Star? Well, Jinx, my mother Himeko. My holy grail mother Himeko. Okay, it's just a need. Okay, I will call upon her again and again, and I will put my money to bring her to my team. She's a need. She is a non-negotiable for me. Okay, absolutely. Red hair, alright? Red hair, bright eyes, absolutely fantastic fashion. I just can't say no to her. Okay, from Kikukasho, it will come off. Oh, okay. Well, Kikukasho is still far away though. Kikukasho is like what? Next year's. Oh man, that is so far. Aww. Oh no. Very nice character. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you. But yes. It's what's the debuff? Apparently, she would get fatigue. I don't know if that means like she would just lose a little bit more energy from racing or not. Okay, maybe it is. Okay. You aren't going to lose the game you're playing right now. Okay, special week, that's enough. Alright, that's enough. Guys, the easiest way to piss me off is to ignore it when I say no and try to convince my no into a yes. Okay? That is the easiest way to piss me off. The second easiest way to piss me off is assuming something from me. Okay? Like, oh, I assume that you would like this. Oh, I assume that you would hate this. Oh, I didn't ask because I assumed that you this. I'm like, just ask. Worst I can say is no and take my no as a no. Simple! Isn't that simple, guys? Why do you have a whip? Aren't your Uma very nice and dedicated training host? The Uma is nice. This is not to whip the Uma, okay? This is to whip the bad garlics. Very much. Very much. Okay? Whip the bad garlics. Should I go for Blue Bloom this time around? Because she's, like... Technically, right? She is a racer, a long and medium racer. I think Blue Bloom would be pretty good, right? She's just like me. Who? Himeko is like me. Okay, you get cooldown for Blue Bottom, long skill. Okay, love it. Okay, Malo, thank you. I would need that. I feel like I would need that. Okay, it's like a Super Creek debuff. Oh, Super Creek does have same debuff. I don't play Super Creek very often, interestingly. You're not their trainer, but their bodyguard. Yes, I am the horse's bodyguard. I am not their trainer. Okay, like all of this game is just a facade. I was waiting for you to finally block them. It's more like mute. How would I say? A timeout. There we go. There we go. That's the name. I'm like, enough. I said, no, it's enough. All right? Stop. Stop twisting my words. Enough. There was one time I had to actually block a VTuber friend of mine because they did pretty much similar thing. Okay, and this is like about 3, almost 4 years ago at this point. Okay, but we were in VC together, and then this person just kept pushing and kept pushing. I said no and said no and I said no, and then they kept pushing. I immediately felt so uncomfortable. I just had to leave the VC. And this person goes, "Oh my, you're mad now," and then just making a joke out of me, out of my reaction, right? And then I was like, whatever, right? He kept trying to call me afterwards. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? No. Like, I'm not comfortable doing that. Like, stop it, right? And I didn't answer. I just started stream. And during that stream, he still come on. He still came out to the stream. And he still, I don't know. He kept chasing and talking and talking. I'm like, stop it, okay? Block him. Block them now. I am glad that I have never seen that person again now. Okay? It is good. Good riddance. Super Quick debuff has that debuff that give bad training before Kikuka show. Okay. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know now. We know now. Usually for the fans farm you got for G1 to get more days off training? What do you mean? I'm back. Hi, Carrot. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. Welcome back to the Galaxy Mansion, to be exact. But here we are. Let me drink my wine, chill, and play with my Galaxy. Yes, 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 yes. I am hoping that you guys have a really good day because it's a meh day. Okay. Garlic Mansion. Garlic? Why garlic? Because why not, Zelda? The vampire has a garlic mansion. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cute? And there was never a lore saying that the mansion... Oh, whoa. That is crazy. She will lose. The Steam fucking lose. I can't have that. I can't get that. Okay? My day's almost coming to an end. Me too. My days are almost coming to the end. Okay? Typically I stream around this time simply because I finished everything. Right? I finished my work, I finished my dinner, I finished my course, I finished pretty much everything. And then I start the stream. Okay? It just helps me to relax rather than thinking and constantly be on the alert mode. Like, oh shit, I haven't done that, I haven't done this. So it's more for me. It's more for me, right? Garlic is devil's fruit? Garlic is not the devil's fruit. Say, Zelda, what? How did that happen? Why? Well, I've never heard anybody say garlic is a devil's fruit. How are you surviving garlic as a vampire? I am a super vampire, and also, again, hear me out. There's never anything in the lore that says the vampire should not eat garlic. Okay, it says that the garlic is a blood thickener, or the other way around, a blood thinner. Okay, and it makes your... If you eat garlic, if I keep feeding you garlic bread, makes your blood very thin, and it means that I can eat and drink the blood very easily as a vampire. Yes, it reeks like a garlic a little bit, but that's okay. Okay? That is still nice. That is still yummy. You just don't like garlic? Let me feed you garlic. Okay? Let me change your mind about garlic. Right? Garlic bread. Garlic bread. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yum. Where is the effect? Why can't... What is happening? What is happening to the game stops working? Oh, there we go. Okay. That made me panic for a second. The game quite literally just glitched on me. Alright. Oh. Is there another update in the game? I swear to God, every single time I play this game, every single time I stream this game, there is an update. Garlic, garlic, garlic. Okay, garlic is good. Garlic has a lot of vitamin for you. You never realize, but garlic has a lot of vitamin. What is happening with the game? I have a weird taste. It's okay, me too. I have a weird taste. Okay? Like, what is the weirdest food combo that anyone has ever eaten? Because is it only glitchy for me or for others as well? It is glitchy for me. It was just very slow somehow. And last time this happened, it was after that big update where the United Cup has been resetted. And not after this. Okay? Was it my internet? Was it the servers? Welcome. Hello. Hello. Is it my internet? Is it mine? Is it lagging in mine? Is it the game or is it the stream? It's super healthy, but I hate it. Is it my internet? Is my internet the problem? Hello? Can you all still hear me? I'm here. Hello? Oh. I thought it was just me. Hello? Hello? I am here. I am here. It's Vampy. She's still alive. Okay. She's coming. She's coming here. I pretty much don't like vegetable. Well, why? Why don't you like vegetable? I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. At least the stream doesn't cut off if that's the case. Lag spike. I think it was my internet. I think my internet just did a little bit of an oopsie. Okay. And because of that, it was glitching on my game on top of my stream. Okay. I think it's the stream because I'm on the game and I haven't had any problem. It was my internet. I can see it now. Yes, 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 yes. Things like garlic, strawberries, bananas, cherries, mint. Zelda, you are very picky eater. I must say that. You are very picky eater. Because I like garlics, I like strawberries, I like bananas, I like cherries. Okay, not that I eat cherries a lot there. But if it's in my cocktail, I would drink it. I would eat it. It's nice. Okay, it's nice. Berries, berries, berries. Okay, but my favorite food is still... this one and only, I wouldn't say one and only, but top one, my best one is actually grapes. The seedless black grapes to be exact. Okay, seedless black grapes. How about you in grapes, Zelda? I like grapes, and then my second favorite fruit would be mango. Okay, no? Not to grapes, no? Then what is a yes for you? Mango, no. Okay, durian? I mean, I'm expecting a lot of no from durian. Did you see my comment about the favorite Honkai Star Rail? No. Oh, now I see it. Now I see him. Now I see him. Okay. My favorite character in Honkai Star Rail is Facial, Lingsha, and Acheron. Well, Elite, that is interesting pick. That is... I mean, I can understand though. Like, you like the mummy type, it seems. Right? Acheron is mummy type. Facial is mummy type. Lingsha is also somewhat a mummy type. So I can see the type, all right? I can see the pattern. I mean, I technically like Mommy Kafka and Mommy Himeko, so I do like the Mommy type as well, but slightly different color, all right? Meat, cooked carrot, some apple, cilantro root. Cilantro root? That is such an odd thing. That is such an odd thing to eat. Cilantro, I've never eaten any cilantro root. And celery root. But not parsnip. I don't eat any of that. Who was she? What got automodded? Oh. Who got automodded? What got automated? Cilantro? Cilantro root is easily available in Germany, but not anywhere. Exactly. It's not anywhere. It's not anywhere, okay? The weirdest bullcrap that I've ever eaten is... okay, hang on. Weird food combination. Not specifically just the ingredient or like a vegetable. Because if it's just a fruit or vegetable, of course, the weirdest one that I've eaten, in everyone's eyes, I suppose, it's durian. Okay, unless you're Southeast Asian like me, then durian is just normal, right? But in some other cases, in some other places, they would be like, ew, durian? Nar. Okay? Nar, okay? Durian, really? Why would you eat that? Stinky. Okay? Durian's good. My name is Dorian. Oh, what? Are you for real, Jinx? Is this for real? Durian? Classic? Durian? Yeah, durian's good. Durian's yummy, guys. Durian's yummy. Durian. Okay? I don't know. I just like the taste. I think it reminds me of the childhood. Alright, like growing up, my dad would just get a durian and he would just crack it open at some point, okay? Especially during the season where everyone was just selling durian. He would just buy it on his way home from work, crack it open, okay? And the entire family would just eat, alright? Yunli, what are you thinking about Yunli? Yunli is a meh. I don't really sim for Yunli at all. I don't play Yunli. I do own her though. Okay, I think it was like one of the PD that I think I was aiming for some other characters, tried to pull for some other 5 stars, and then eventually just ended up with Yunli. I was pretty sad, but you know what? I don't really care because I don't play Yunli. It's not special. Durian is, well, maybe you just haven't had the right durian. Okay, it could very well be just because you haven't had the right durian. Durian's good though. Durian's lovely. Okay. You probably need to pop the burst less often on wit because you had a lot of wit card. Oh, smart. I mean, I didn't think about that, but okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, don't you? I know I keep telling you that I have the hang of Unitica, but maybe I just don't. I still don't understand. All right. I don't like strawberries. You said that. You said that. Yeah, you said that. You said that, Zelda. I'm okay with strawberries. Not that I will eat it every so now and then. But any strawberry flavored things, it's lovely. It's funny because there was this one time, my workplace is located at the top of, well, technically at the top of a fast food restaurant. And the fast food restaurant just launched a new flavored drink. And it's a strawberry smoothie, technically. Strawberry milkshake. Because it has ice cream, it has the strawberry syrup, it has lots of things. I tasted it for the first time. And because the company has some good deals with the fast food restaurant, we just got it like for cheap. Okay, so I keep ordering them. I keep ordering daily, every single day. Monday I come in, I will get the strawberry milkshake. Second day, strawberry milkshake. Third day, strawberry milkshake. Fourth day, strawberry milkshake. Strawberry milkshake, strawberry milkshake every single time. All right, until these fast food people at some point they came to me saying that, oh, we ran out of the strawberry ingredients, and because of that we can't make you strawberries. I'm like, what do you mean you can't make me my strawberry? After more than a week, you ran out of ingredients? And they said, yeah, it's meant to be for just a trial menu. But yeah, you ran out of our trial menu. Single-handedly ran out the entire stock. Do they not expect me? Do they not expect clients to actually get their trial menu? I don't understand. But eventually I realized that, all right, okay, oopsies. You know what? Fine, thank you. I will not get the strawberry today. Coconut is nice, but I haven't tried coconut meat or what the white thing is. Only the milk. Coconut flesh is good. Okay, coconut flesh is good. Coconut milk is good. Growing up in Indonesia, I use a lot of coconut and I just do it without thinking. Until about last week, I went into a cooking class and everyone was like, yeah, well, the cooking class teacher was actually Japanese. And he was saying that, oh, in Japanese cuisine, we don't use a lot of coconut stuff. And there was this one lady, which is, I think, from Sri Lanka, like originally, and she said that, oh, in Sri Lanka we use everything coconut, right? And then she started like naming all the dishes, and then I went, oh yeah, we have a similar one in Indonesia. Oh yeah, I have another similar one in Indonesia. Oh yeah, true, I have another one in Indonesia as well. And then she was like, why do you like use a lot of coconut, as many as Sri Lankans? I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I'm using Rico Fuku speed at 2 power, 2 wit, and still got 1200 speed. Hey, Donji, that is actually a good stat. Okay, I don't know if I will manage to get 1200 speed on this run. She looks like she's a failure. Okay, and I was not anticipating this, but I kinda was anticipating Meisho to be bad. Okay, fake strawberry flavor. Fake strawberry flavor? I'm not sure what you mean by fake strawberry flavor. like those that is in strawberry cookies, like strawberry biscuits, because those would be a fake strawberry flavor. Absolutely. Fake flavor doesn't taste like the real one. Is that chemical stuff? Yes, it is a chemical stuff. Okay, man, you don't want to know how the flavor is made, not the artificial flavor. Just don't. Just don't look up on it on Google, and then don't try to book yourself into a distillery or something like that that has a flavor house. That's how they call it. A flavor factory would be called a flavor house. Okay, and yeah, you don't want to go to the flavor house. Like, why, really? Now you've made us really curious. Just don't. Okay, just don't. Just trust the advice and don't do it. Okay, absolutely not. Okay. That sounds like you make me hungry. No, I'm telling you no. I'm telling you don't go there. I'm telling you not to go to the flavor house. Fake apple. Fake apple is pretty much everywhere, to be honest. You would see a lot of drinks have been made with like apple juices. Okay, it's just a common ingredient, I suppose. It's just a common thing in beverage. Okay. If you tell me a cute pig and toss it into the shredder and it screams, now I'm hungry for burger. But we do not talk like that when there is Porky. Porky is quite literally spooked by what you just said, Zelda. No. Okay, Porky's gonna hide for a little bit. He was spooked. Oh my. He's hiding. He was scared. You scared him. Like, what do you mean? Why is it suddenly pig? We're all talking about strawberry. Why is it pig? He will never get shredded. He will never get shredded, Porky. Porky, come back. Come back to Mama, Porky. Please. Please. Come back to the stream. You're too cute not to show your face. Please, Porky. Everyone's gonna start asking me where Porky is. No! Can't have that. We need the pig. We need the pig. Porky, I have the mushroom. You can have them. I'm funny because Porky doesn't like mushroom. Okay, I don't like mushroom, but don't pigs like them. Porky never really got picky, but he just doesn't like mushroom. He questions the intention of mushroom. Okay, is it poisonous? A sniff sniff. Is it not poisonous? A sniff sniff. You know. Some would get traumatized. No, hear me out. The flavor house, okay, because I went once. It was not a nice experience, simply because every single smell that you can imagine will come into your nose at the same time. So try to smell, like, imagine if you were smelling strawberry on top of blueberry, on top of chocolate, on top of vanilla, on top of mango, on top of grapes, on top of mocha, on top of caramel, on top of like cheese. Man, that confused you so much, okay? I came out, and because it's chemical, right? I came out of that flavor house feeling so dizzy. I'm like, why? Why do I feel like this? And I realized it is chemical, and I've been inhaling chemical, a very potent one, in the flavor house. Okay? I know exactly what you mean. Artificial flavor, I'm already crossed out because it tastes like dog shit. Watching it made, just watching chemicals. It was chemicals. I mean, it would be chemicals, right? It tastes good though. I didn't like it before. Why would I need to watch that shit made? Because sometimes you just need to know. I actually quite enjoy watching on YouTube just how things are made. Okay, like instant ramen. Do you think you know how instant ramen is made? Like, why is it instant? Like, is it actually like a normal noodle before? A fresh noodle? Like, how do you turn that into something that is not instant? Or from instant to not instant, or from not instant to instant? Like, don't you get curious? Do you know how canola and seed oils are made? Well, enlighten me, Zelda, because I have not gone into that deep diving of a canola oil and seed oil. I have gone deep diving into fish oil, fortunately, weirdly enough. I can imagine how instant noodles are made. Yes, I even went to instant noodle museum just to see how the things are made. Okay, I went into chocolate museum too in Switzerland and see how things were made. And interestingly, it was very nice. It was a very nice experience. It's the chocolate museum that I went in Switzerland was Lindt Chocolate Museum specifically. They are very engaging. Okay, very, very, very engaging. Okay, at some point there would be like, this is our new creation. Do you want to, taste this? Do you want to taste that? And I said yes to every single opportunity that they asked me to do tasting. And by the end of it, I'm like, I'm so full. I am so full. They have good strategies, but overpriced chocolate. For as long as people still buy them, Zelda, I feel like it's a good strategy. It's a good business strategy, put it that way. Should I click on power? Should I actually wait for the speed? I am not sure. I am unsure. I don't know what I need to do. I feel like I should probably just go for the width for now. Okay. For that price, it's not premium enough just to justify a thing. Only for special flavors. Special flavors, yes, yes, yes. They do have the premium line though. And the one that they were giving out for tasting was the premium line. So I'm happy. I'm happy regardless when I was there. Okay, I'm like, yeah, please feed me. Like, keep giving me some more chocolates, please. Thank you. Like, it's all included within the ticket anyway. It's not like I have to pay extra for the exhibition or anything. The moment you come into the museum, you get the museum ticket. It's all included. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, sounds fun. Enjoying Chocolate Factory. I went to 2 chocolate factories so far. I went to the Hershey as well. Down in Hershey. In America. Okay, that was the most recent one actually. They're more like for kids, unfortunately. Which is weird. Which is not what I anticipated. Okay? It's 0 fail on Purple Bus. Oh, sorry, Donji, I didn't see. I know I saw that, but I went, do I want power? Do I not want power? Do I just keep going with the width? Do I not? Like, do I just re-roll the purple until somewhere else? Like, Zelda, thank you for the follow. They want the business call, but I still dislike the chocolate. Well, each to their own. Preference, preference, preference. Then, in terms of chocolate, which one would you like? Because I personally like Ferrero. The dark chocolate of Ferrero, to be exact. Like, I'm very specific here. That is my top one. The Ferrero, just a normal Ferrero, would be my second option. But, if you ask me like the third chocolate, I would go for Kinder Bueno. Just the basic Kinder Bueno. I love that Kinder Bueno. Okay, it's just my classic snacks. Like any day, I would go to the grocery store and I don't know what to buy, and I would always come out with a Kinder Bueno. Okay, absolutely, Kinder Bueno. Hanuta Regal. I've never heard of this brand. Never heard of this brand before. Chocolate is wild. If you get the good one, it's fine. But other than that, it's always cheap tasting. Well, true. Because chocolate. You know, it's been a mix, right? Chocolate bars, sometimes they mix it with flavors. Sometimes they mix it with whatever it was. So it kind of tones down the actual chocolate. It's not like 100% chocolate. It's like an extra bits. There are some extra bits and pieces here and there, right? For the over-sweetened, IKEA has that salted caramel. Ooh, I love salted caramel. I think the best flavor of hang on, I am confused. I don't know which one I should press. The best flavor of a popcorn is salted caramel. Okay, like my second best option for popcorn would be cheese. Weird. Like, it's a stark difference. Really, it's like one to the other opposite. Like, why would you pick those 2 flavors? Because, hear me out. Because they're tasty. Nothing else. Alright, nothing else. Should I go ham on stamina? I think I should. But S-rank is easy to get in Unity. Exactly, Jail. I'm not trying to challenge myself here, okay? I'm trying to just do it. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be ambitious. I'm just trying to action things, okay? If I still can't get an S rank in United Cup, something is terribly wrong with me. But what your deck? Hang on. How do I go back to my deck actually? Are, chotto matte. Doko? Sparks? Where's my deck? Career profile. Career profile? There we go. Yes. I forgot to check the effect just now. Oopsies. 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 What language was that? Where are you from? Guess. You can guess. Guess where am I from? Can't see the last 2. Yeah, I can't see the last 2, hey. Hang on. No. They weren't. There. Maruzensky. Maruzensky Speed, Summer, and then Food SR Wheat. And then Manhattan Cafe, and then the rest of it you can see. Yeah. No wonder. Why don't you mean? It's not from China, it's not from Korea. Well, you can guess. I can say. I did say. I didn't say you can guess. It's not. I guess swapping one wheat for another speed. Oh, she needs a bit more speed? I was not anticipating that, to be honest. What's her growth rate? No. I don't know, Jill. How do I check that? Power and speed purple is just a must to hit because it goes to the main stat. Oh, whoops. I pressed on the width again, did I? Oh, pain in the ass. Somewhere beside that, as if I know the language. I don't speak that mystical tongue. Well, it's Japan. Like, the entire game is in Japan. Like, voice acting of the characters in the game is Japan. So, sometimes I will just say things in Japan. Okay. Click full stat. Where? Doko? Full stat Doko? Full stat Doko? Hang on, after this. During training. Okay. I have not taken any of the skills, and she kept winning, so she clearly must be doing something right. Yeah? I don't know. Maybe? Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? She's been okay so far, but she's not amazing too. Which is concerning, because at this point in time, she should have an S in something. Or at least a 2 A's in something. Right? But I just didn't see it. I have not seen that at anywhere. She is like very balanced. Like oddly very balanced. Like every single where she's balanced. She's just B on everything. She doesn't have A. She doesn't have anything. Getting awful at the start. Yeah, it does. It does hurt. Oh well, at least she got that burning spirit stuff. There we go. I never goof you up, I never goof you down, I never goof around and desert you. Da 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 da. Oh, 1 speed. Okay, so I need a little bit more speed. Swapping to 2 speed, 3 wit, and 1 flex. Okay, well, I did say that we're gonna train her. And if she is good, we'll change to Ogre Cap. If she isn't good, I will also change to Ogre Cap. If she has an S, oh, that would be lovely. If she just ended up in A, I'm just not gonna use her in my team trial. As simple as that, okay? It's to me, Meisho is... I never really sim for Meisho anyway, so I just feel bad, okay? Like, she was one of the first girlie that I hit an A with, and I just never played her ever again. And I look at her and I went, well, she's kind of calling to me right now. She's kind of wanting me to train her one more time. Like, she was asking me for another chance, and I just don't give her. Okay, she's Oprah O Nemesis. She's good on her ult, just need a stat. Yes, she is good. I just need her to be correct. I did not know you were streaming. Hi, Harold. I am streaming. Isn't this Friday? Did I get this correctly? Like, man, a lot of times I need to remind myself, like, what date is this? Okay, like, is this Monday? Is this Tuesday? Is this Wednesday? And then what is on my plan on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Because sometimes I just lost it. I woke up thinking it was weekend and I realized it was Monday. What's a Friday? Does that mean I get a fried chicken day? No, you get a fries. It's Friday for a reason. Everyone calls it a Friday. A Friday, eat the chips, okay? I'm a weird one because I like soggy chips. The crispy chips hurt my teeth, and I just don't like crispy things in general, except for my favorite crisp. You know, there are some brands that makes really good chips, and I only eat chips made from those brands. A very specific flavor. Don't eat anything else at all, okay? My YouTube notifications slimed me. Oh, hi. At least you're here. Harold. Have you hit SS yet? I hit once with Karan-chan. I am not hitting it with Doto. I'm not hitting it with anybody else, which is weird. No Super Rico team. Unfortunately, I can borrow. Can borrow Super Rico. Is it required? That is always the question, right? That is always the question that I utter to everybody, because some people swears by SSR Rico. Some people says that it's not even needed. So questionable. But hey, back to the food. Okay, fried chicken, fries. Yeah, they sound good. They sound good. Okay, although it's been a while since I last get this one specific fried dish. Very long time. The prawn toast. I want the prawn toast, guys. I don't know where to find a prawn toast in Australia. Okay, it's not very Australian, and it's not a very common dish in Asia food either. Okay, a prawn toast is essentially white bread, okay, that is toasted to just right amount. Then on top of that, it would be, how would I say this? And between, okay, the two slices of bread, there would be prawn that is just smacked, and I don't know, and I don't know what is in there. I think smacked, and then you add a little bit of flour, a little bit of herbs, a little bit of here and there, and eventually you cut it into small pieces, like bite-sized pieces, and fry them, and then top it up with sesame seeds. I want that. I really want that. Okay, I'm gonna put your stream on the side for now. I need some English study. Well, enjoy the English study, Harold. Enjoy the English study, okay? Do it. Do good. Alright, Vampy wants to see your score to be an S. Okay? A+ is not enough. Alright? Emotional damage. We do not do A+. Alright? If you can get an SS, why get an S? Why get an A+? Alright? An Asian mom and me is getting awakened. It is being awakened. No, she's not gonna reach an S, isn't she? She's gonna be terrible, isn't she? Oh, Doto. I thought you would be great, Doto. Did I really lose an S in a United Cup? Like, did I really? I am not anticipating this at all. I was expecting at least an S. Okay, I thought it would be a straightforward. I would just get an S. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't look like an S girl. She doesn't look like an S girly, which is sucky. Very sucky. I'll try to get as many golden stuff as I could. Is she a pace chaser? She is a pace chaser, so I can take Shatterproof and Burning Spirit Stamina as well. And I think just this two, Ignited Spirit and that. She can be doing a bunch of medium corners. That's fine. Preferred position? Is this even good? Corner acceleration, I'll take that. She doesn't even have a firm course. I was anticipating her to get a firm course. You want to see my Akebono that I just built? Put it in Discord. I would be keen to read. Okay, I would be keen to learn. Not that I will copy and do it, because I don't have Akebono, unfortunately. She is trashy. Like, her skill is trashy, unfortunately. Like, the selection itself is trashy. Not good, not good, not good. I doubt she will even get an S. Okay, I doubt. I've pressed X for doubt. Really press X for doubt. I feel like she would probably just get a high A. High A+. That would probably be the best that she can get. It's a rerun, so low speed. It is a low speed. Yeah, know it. Knew that she would get an A+. It is such a low speed. You're correct. Man, I was never anticipating that Doto can be this hard even in Unity. Well, she gets the top spot for a little bit on my ranking, my personal internal ranking. But this just solidifies it. I probably shouldn't even try playing Doto. Okay, she's just not a compatible girly with me. Just grab more speed card. You know what? I'm just gonna change to Ogre Cap. I failed the mission to the S and well, Ogre Cap time. I do have an S Ogre Cup though, so I do want to reach higher. Okay, so I want to get an SS of Ogre Cup instead. Okay, width is luxury on the long. Easy mode turn on. Oh my god. Ogre Cap da. Ogre Cap da. Ogre Cap des. Ogre Cap des. Should I just go full pon power on her? Yeah. Should I go full on power on the parents and then we can train like speed and stamina? Like what? What do we do here? Or should I go this way? A little bit of a stamina from the parent as well? I am not sure. I'm not sure what I want. I can do this, a stamina and power, and then we can train on speed and wit. Yeah, speed and wit. Depends on what you make her for. I'm trying to make her into a dirt mile, if possible. Or dirt medium. I don't want to try her for the long, but let me actually check. Alright, let me actually check what's her career looking like. NHK, Mile. Oh, there's Arima Keenan. Oh, fuck. And there's Tenno Show. And then Arima Keenan again. Oh, you can go full power. You can go full power. Are you sure that I don't need to get another stamina? Because it would be... She would have that. She would have that requirement. You want to get the dirt to A. Tenno Show Autumn is not spring. Well, technically correct. It is not spring. Dirt A. Let me change my rating because apparently it's not right. We just turn off the filter for a little bit. That's not bad, but the dirt is not A. Interesting because I thought Taiki Shuttle would give her a dirt A, but it was not. Arima Keenan, you can win with 300 stamina. Alright, okay. Dirt A, Dirt A, Dirt A. Nothing actually gives me a Dirt A. Very interesting. Huh. Full on power? Full on power? Which one of my Hoshi that actually gives a full on power? Probably this one is the best that I can see. Alright, full on 45 power. Just use filter. But do we want... What do we want, Alex? Power? Is it just power? Do I want dirt and power at the same time? Like, what is it? Like, sometimes I feel that the filter is slightly misleading and I kind of just roam around looking at whatever is my possibility. Does one of your Boro give a dirt spark? Let's see. Dirt spark. Dirt spark. Not that I can see except for Haru Urara, which doesn't really give us power. Alright, you want the dirt, so Haru Urara would be good, but the affinity is really bad though. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should keep going with that or just focus on power. There's this one as well that gives me the long, which means that I can go turf mild, turf medium, turf long instead of a dirt. But I do want her to be a dirt girly though. Grab that max power. There we go. Max power. Digiton. Digiton's good. Alright. And then we'll get... dirt. Not many. Not many options, guys. Not many options. Okay. Well, this is probably the best. It gives me power and speed at the same time. Not a lot, but it gives me something. Right? Gives me something. Or, hey, hang on. This one is actually better. Speed and stamina. I don't know. I probably don't need speed and stamina though. I need speed and power more than speed and stamina, right? That works. This one works. This one works. Yeah. Ogre Cap. We'll just go... We'll probably bring a lot more speed card then, I suppose. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, if she has a medium race, Would I want her to have more speed card? Like no stamina card or what? So this. I'm just gonna get a Maruzensky for now. Width wise. Or maybe she does need power. Not sure. Does she need power? No, the parent is power. So I'd rather just get either stamina, width, or speed. One of this. One of this. Okay, one of this. I could go for Air Shaka. Okay, I can go for Asian Flash, which probably is preferred anyway. Just popping in before dinner to cheer this run on. Hope it's on when I'm done. Well, thank you guys for popping by, and I hope I am still on until you're done with everything. Okay, I am hoping. Right? But yes. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, is that good? 2 speed. No S rank even in new Unity. Yes, KG, I do have them. I do. A lot on Nice Nature because I just spam like crazy on the training on Nice Nature the other day. So all of my Nice Nature copy are now S. Problem is no Meisho Doto in S. Okay, it's very hard. And because of that, I have switched around into Ogre Cap. And I am hoping though in Ogre Cap, I already get an S from the previous run of Ogre anyway. So I'm just gonna go for an SS. Or like try and aim to get an SS on Ogre Cap. Hopefully that is achievable. Okay, we with maxing. Like look, the term with maxing has given me trauma. It brings me to the memory of us doing Nice Nature again and again and again. Okay, I would borrow KSP. Why? What's the difference? I thought Maru would be better. You can grab Rico. Rico R instead of Asian? Okay. Gotcha. Rico R it is. Rico. Where's Kita-san? Kita-san's here. Kita-san is here, but like why would we bring Kita-san? Because I thought Maruzensky is better. I've been under the impression that Maruzensky is the new it girl right now in the speed card. So why would you get a Kita-san? Wouldn't Maruzensky be okay? Kita-san is better for all roles. Maru is for the front only. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, now we know. Maru for Miler and front, but she's a Miler. Oh, well, no. She's actually a lot. She can race on a lot. Ogre Cap can race on a lot of track, a lot of distance. So, yes, okay. Kita-san it is. Kita-san. I trust you all. Okay? BRB meeting at work? That's okay, Alex. Maruzensky is better. Maruzensky is not better. Oh, whoops. See, I think it's just me, and I've built this habit from Honkai Star Rail every single time, okay? If there's a new update, use the new one, because the new one would always be better, okay? The power creep is for real. I have gotten into that habit that power creep is cool, okay? Power creep is okay. We follow the power creep. That habit, that mindset, and it doesn't apply in Uma. Like sometimes the new banner isn't necessarily the better option. Compared to the old banner, and the paid thing are not necessarily better than the event card they gave out for free. Okay, the power creep in this game is pretty balanced, not in Honkai Star Rail. Okay, Maru is good for another speed if you already have KSP, so she's not to be used just on her own. Is that what I'm hearing? If you only have one speed card, you don't want to get Maru, you just want to get KSP. So all in all, wouldn't that make it as if KSB, Kita-san, is always the best option for your one and only speed card? There's no real power creep in Uma, yeah, until the god is probably introduced and everything is gonna be a power creep, right? It will come. Okay, when? I need to anticipate this coming, right? Let me know. When is the power creep gonna begin? Okay? When is the power creep? When is the power creep? Like in Japan server, has the power creep started? Has it not started? I'm hoping that it has not, but I could be wrong. Okay, it will come. KSB is not power crept as main speed card until speed Condor Passa. When is a speed Condor Passa even coming? Like, is it still gonna be yours? Because I know that Agnes Tachyon speed is coming. So if you're saying that there's another speed card that is even more OP than that, yeah. Riri the vampires got me today. Oh my god. How? How did you get beaten? Are you alright? Are you okay? They said it was blood test. I know it was my blood taken as snacks. I must apologize on behalf of my species. Okay, I must apologize on behalf of my family. But do you know that it's probably just Batsy? Batsy just shape-shifted into a human and says that, yeah, we're gonna do some blood donation, and eventually just try to feed it to me. Like, you never know. You never know. Batsy could be watching while you're at the bus stop. Batsy could be watching while you are waiting at the train station. Batsy could be just like a random stuff that you buy a sushi from a restaurant or a shopping center. Yes. But on serious note though, are you okay after the blood test? Are you okay? Batsy is always watching, always waiting, always watching, always waiting. Sasha, did you not notice who's missing from the stream today? There is one that is missing from my stream. One that is typically hiding under Batsy. But he's not there. Okay? Little pink guy is not there. The pink guy got scared. Okay? He got traumatized. Looking forward to see the result before I start a new medicine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope that it's gonna be okay. I hope that there's nothing wrong. Okay? And then of course the new medicine can go smoothly. The transition as well to the new medicine can go smoothly. Okay? It's been a while since I last take my blood test. Okay? It's been a really long time, in fact. I used to do that every now and then simply for a checkup, like every 6 months, and I used to have a really bad vitamin D deficiency, and because of that the doctor just goes and order blood tests every now and then for me just to measure what my vitamin D level is. But now not anymore. Okay, I've been cleared from that for a bit, which is nice. Okay, Porky has been gone and eaten. No, Chunky Porky is not eaten. He is good. He is such a good kid. We do not eat the piggy. Piggy is lovely. Piggy would love everything. Okay, do I even need to schedule 4 rays? I am not sure anymore. Okay, just in case she lost, I suppose. In case. He tastes good? No, he does not. Okay, he's back. He was about to come out from his hiding place and he's back. He's back into it. How do you hit every top Rico choice? Without thinking, I think. I quite literally do not check what I press. Okay? Pork. Yes. Pork. Okay? Barking the pork. I get them like every 6 months due to autoimmune disease I'm used by now. Oh my god. Look, hear me out, Sasha. Man, the nurses hate me. Every single time I come to the blood test, like pathology services, they hate me. They look at my veins and they went, ugh. Okay? Literally went, ugh. Because apparently my veins are very, very tiny. Okay, I know I'm short, but my veins can be big. Apparently, they just never really worked out. And they are tiny to the point that if you're not a very competent nurse or a very senior nurse who has like more than 20 years of experience, they can't see it. Okay, there was one time I just trusted whatever new nurse that they gave me, and that nurse, she went, oh no. And then eventually she had to poke me more than 3 times, and she still can't figure it out how to take my blood. And by that point, eventually she gave up and she just had to take my blood using the finger. That is so annoying, okay? Because now I can't touch my phone and tap on my phone without getting tired. Or like, how would I say? It's not tired. It's more like getting that little bit of a sensation on your finger from the prick of the needles. Oh gosh. I've been told my veins are like have extra gates or these little spots that the needle can get stuck on. What do you mean? Wouldn't that great? Wouldn't that help the nurse then? Right? Like I have been like my colleague, when I shared the same story, my colleague was like, no, my nurse actually loved me. The nurses actually love me because the veins, her veins are super visible. Okay, you can see it so clearly. Whereas me, I'm the complete opposite. My veins are random. Okay, my it's just too small. Probably stops the needle going in fully. Oh, it. Okay. Sorry to anyone who's unnerved by needle. Here I am bringing it up. I know, right? We are bringing it up. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that nobody has a trauma or anything against needles. No phobia whatsoever. We're not gonna show any needles. Of course. We're not gonna show that. We're just gonna yap about it. Okay? Blood test. Blood test is an important part of life. Okay? Like at some point you will need a blood test. Okay? Some point in your life, okay, whether you're sick or not sick, you'll eventually get the blood test. The blood test is gonna haunt you, chase you forever, okay? As you grow up, older and older, you'll probably face blood tests more and more. One of the mod nopes out of hearing about them, he actually passed out getting a vaccine, fell and broke his nose. Oh my god. Oh shit. Not even kidding, he talked about it in stream chat once. Oh my god. I mean, my mom has a phobia of blood. So when she has the blood test, it's not the needle that makes her nervous. It's the fact that she can see the blood flowing from her hand outside of her. Okay? He laughed about it later, but it was crazy. Interesting thing is that one of my colleagues just shared, like about 2-3 weeks-ish ago, that like at some point I was asking like, where's this girl? Like she hasn't come. This is like 11 a.m. Like I want to you know, like catch up on things with her. But she's not even in the office. So I'm like, where are you? I messaged her like, are you coming? Are you on sick leave or what? And she was like, I'm in hospital, but not because I'm sick. It's because the partner apparently fainted. Okay, fainted while getting the blood test. Okay, and yeah. So she stayed in the hospital just until the partner wakes up. Then she was planning to come to the work, but the partner hasn't woken up for quite a while. So she was like, you know, I don't know. I might have to stay in the hospital and then just work from the hospital. What do you need? And I'm like, no, girl, if you're in hospital, I'm not gonna bother you with work. Take care of your life, right? Like, why would I do that to you? I don't wish that upon me. I don't wish that upon anybody. If you are sick, you're sick. If your partner is sick, take care of them. Don't go to work. But Layard, welcome in. Training Ogre recap? Yes, training Ogre recap indeed. I mean, Meisho Doto failed me, so might as well, right? Might as well try the Ogre recap, okay? It's actually got it buff. It's easier to ramp up. Who is easier to ramp up? This girl? This girl is easier to ramp up? Ogre recap? Man, if I don't get an S at least with her, I'm gonna be so mad, okay? I'm gonna be so sad, alright? I want her to have an S, okay? I want her to at least have an S. If she can get an SS, even better, alright? I kinda need that though. I want her to have an SS. Skills ramp up on Rico first option. Oh, didn't realize that. How long was she passed out for? Orpheus, no, she didn't pass out. My colleague didn't pass out. Okay? My colleague was not the one who passed out. It was the partner. Her partner that passed out. Yeah, like about 3+ hours, I suppose, and between 3 to 5 hours. I think that's when yeah, because in my memory she did say that, oh, the blood test happened first thing in the morning, meaning like I would say 7 a.m. and if she still isn't in the office by 11, at least 4 hours of passed out. Okay. Oh, Guri fat is easy. Well, chaos. Exactly, right? She should be easy, right? So if I mess this up, I would probably just call it a day. I would probably just be like, yep, I'm sucky. I'm gonna have to admit that. Like, it's the trainer's fault. It's never the horsey's fault. Alright, fine. Like, obviously, we know that Ogre Cap is not at fault here. Like, obviously, right? But it's interesting because I personally have never been in the hospital in Australia. Okay, like I went in for a checkup in a way that MRI, more like accompanying one of my friend to MRI, not me. So I was in the waiting room for a bit and then accompanied my other friend to surgery, which is I am outside. I'm quite literally not in the room, in the surgery room. And after that surgery, or like some other friends of mine actually came out after giving birth. So I just came to visit in the hospital, right? I've never, like, fortunately, luckily, I've never been in the hospital myself, in Australia specifically. Okay, we're talking Australia specifically. I have been in Indonesian hospital, all right, for a few times. And there was one time I was talking to whoever. I forgot who it was that I was talking about this. But that person asked me, hey, how many times have you been on anesthetics, right? How many times have they knocked you off? Like, do you have, like, you know, sometimes in Australia, if you have an issue with your wisdom tooth, a lot of the dentists would just recommend you to get all 4 wisdom tooth taken out at the same time, and that will require you to go to the hospital with a general anesthetics, right? I am lucky that my wisdom tooth has never given me a problem for now, okay? My dentist is on the lookout for it, but for now, nothing happens. And because of that, I have not reached Australian, hospital room, surgery room ever. But back in Indonesia, I've gotten anesthetics twice. Yes. The general anesthetic that knock you off. Apparently, it's not good if you keep getting general anesthetic, and like throughout your life, you should only get like at least 4, maximum 5. Okay, not at least 4 to 5. It's the maximum that you can get throughout your entire human life. Okay, and I, being me, I've already taken 2 out of my chances. So, yeah. Hospital equals scary, or hospital will always equal scary. Absolutely, Pogstar. My wisdom tooth decided to be chill, thankfully. Oh my, that is so nice. Okay. My wisdom tooth is gremlin. It's just, it's you can see it. Okay, my dentist at some point, I think it was 2 years ago or so, my dentist scanned it, and he said that I'm gonna keep an eye on it because it looks like a troublesome with a wisdom tooth if it grows. But the current time, it hasn't grown, so it's fine. It's, you know, the impending doom that is about to come to me. But until then, I'm okay, right? But surgery. I don't know how many people here have got a general anesthetic, and how many times have you got general anesthetic. Feel free to share, but if it's not what you want to share, that's okay too. Okay, that's all right in general. I've got twice, and the first time was when I was 9, I can't even remember, but when I was very young, essentially. And then the second time was about 17 years old, or like 16 technically. It's like just before I came to Australia. Okay, just before I came in to Australia. One was for my wrist, the other one was for my eyes. It was supposedly a very easy surgery on my eye, but and they put me on the normal anesthetic, like, you know, just to numb the eyes, just to numb a specific area that they want to do a surgery on. The problem is I keep blinking and the doctor can't do anything if I blink. And they went, well, no, like you have to open your eyes wide. I'm like, how am I not blinking if you're trying to put a knife onto my eyes? It doesn't make sense, okay? And the doctor gave up on me and they just gave me the general anesthetics. So yeah, that's how I got my second one. The first one is you have no choice. I have no choice. I just have to be I just have to be under my general anesthetics, okay? Because I fractured my wrist. Yes.
Really, is it scary to be under general anesthetic? Like, explain to us, right? Like, what is it? What is it that you get? Okay, like the one that I get specifically is it's a weird thing. Okay, it's a weird feeling. Because when you're under general anesthetic, like when they first inject you with it, it doesn't feel like anything. It feels like, yep, okay, you did something to me, but I don't really notice the difference within me right now. It doesn't kick it off. It doesn't immediately just come to you. Okay, it's slow. Okay, so when I was 8-9 years old, when the nurse actually did that to me, like put the general anesthetics, I just goes, okay, now what? And the nurse says, oh, just count. Okay, just keep talking to me and then counting in your head. Okay, just keep counting, like from 1 to 100, just keep counting. And so in my brain, I was go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the nurse at the same time was talking to me. Like she was like, oh, you know, how did you fracture your wrist? And I went and I answered and responded. And then the nurse kept asking me about things. Oh, do you know what's your name? Do you remember what's your mom's name? Can I check your dad's name just so that we have the records clear? I'm like, yep, that's my mom's name. That's my name. That's my dad's name. All right, everything checks out. And then she was showing me something. She was showing me like a little tube or something with my name on it. And I was like, yep, that's how it's spelled. That is correct. That is correct. You got that right. And before my count hits 30, it's gone. I'm gone. Okay. I was like, I don't know. Everything just blacked out. Everything just gone and black. And yeah. From then on, I don't recall anything until I wake up. Until the moment I wake up. Interestingly, apparently I fell asleep, very deep sleep for a really long time. Maybe because I was a kid and they put the dosage correctly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than what it was supposed to be. Or maybe it was just my body doesn't really accept that general anesthetic too much, or I'm not sure. Okay, like different person would have a different reaction to the general anesthetic. For me, it's just a constant sleepiness. All right, I woke up very late, and I think typically it's about like after 2-3 hours time, or even after 4 hours time, you would wake up. It took me almost 6 hours before I eventually woke up from the general anesthetics. So at some point, the nurse actually left me. Like, look, typically the nurse would wait until you wake up. At least one of them, right? One of them, just to make sure that you're all right. But for my case, I woke up and nobody was there. I quite literally just walked down myself. Okay, I got changed by myself. I got everything by myself. And then finally a nurse saw me and the nurse was like, oh, you're finally awake. I'm like, yeah. How long did I pass out? And she was like 6 hours, maybe a bit more than that. And your mom was super confused. Why isn't she coming out? Why isn't she coming out? Because my mom was on the waiting room. And eventually I came out. My mom brought me home. And yeah. And from then on, I remembered spending so many days just being very sleepy. Okay? It's just unbearable sleepiness. You can't control the drowsiness almost. Like, I would eat and I would eventually fall asleep in the middle of eating. Okay? I would be reading magazines, you know, just try to pass time while recover myself after the surgery. And then I would somehow passed out. Okay, somehow, right? It's going on like that for about a week, which is interesting. Okay, I was not anticipating that at all, but that's what it was. That's what it was. So yeah. I got anesthesia for wisdom tooth. I only remembered my dog telling me to make a wish before I slept. I don't remember how long I was asleep. Well, Orpheus, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? At least you get to make a wish. I didn't. I was just being told to actually count. Just count, girl. Just count. Maybe because I was 8 as well at the time. So 8 or 9. The nurse was like, yeah, you know, just do something, you know? Just think of something. Doesn't really pay much attention how it would look like or how that would sound like in the long run. She was just like doing her job. Okay. But yeah, 6 hours plus a little bit more, I suppose. And my mom was super concerned. And this is like 6 hours after the surgery. Okay, it's not like 6 hours from the start of the surgery. No, it's 6 hours after the surgery. So all in all, my mom waited at the hospital for literally the entire day. Poor mom. But at least my wrist is fixed. Okay. Can run Osaka High for extra SP. Osaka High is when is Osaka High? Osaka High is early September, isn't it? Did I? September. Was it not September? Osaka High doko? Osaka High doko? Are? I mean, I do have Takarazuka Kinen, which I could try, or Oidad. Backup race. I would say backup race could be Teiyo Show. Osaka High is when? Did I already miss Osaka High? Oh no, almost. Almost missed it. Well, it's a purple though, but it's on the width. So I would say that I would just go. Yeah, okay. All glad. I'm glad that I have not finished. I didn't skip over Osaka High. We'll try. We'll try Osaka High. Okay, we'll try. It's now. It's quite literally now. I'm glad that I'm reading my chat, not yapping about my surgery anymore. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Oh my gosh, I was studying this book called Joy Luck Club, like the movie. I don't even watch that movie. I've never heard of the title before, but enlighten me. What is it? What is it about? My days, it's crazy. What is the genre? Like, I need to know this. What is the genre? And what's the synopsis? Just without giving us too many spoilers, like, what is the synopsis of the book? Okay, it's about Asia. Like, where in Asia? I mean, Crazy Rich Asia is technically a novel based in Asia, specifically Singapore. You know, there are many places in Asia. Ogre let you choose G1 for a goal. Yeah, apparently so. I was not anticipating that, but yes, we are choosing G1s. We are choosing our G1s. She's the rebel girl. Of course, we are allowed to choose whatever we want, right? The challenges and the stuff about Asian, the daughter and the mothers. Oh yes, I can tell you that it's real. I will tell you about it. Right? Asian parents, men. Okay, hear me out. I think we kind of mentioned this in our Discord, that Asian parents typically, right? Typically, they have a really high expectation on scores and things like that. Okay, especially like school scores. That happens to my mom. Okay, my mom wasn't super fussy about it, right? But my dad was actually even fussier than her. Weird. I don't know. Sometimes in a lot of Asian countries, the dad doesn't really care about the kids. You know, they just work and work and work and come home and work, and the mom is the one that tries to handle everything together. That's a lot of the stereotype. But in my case, in my family, my mom was too busy with her work. She doesn't really pay much attention to the scores, except whether you're doing well or not. As simple as that. She was like, are you okay? All right. Do you have an exam tomorrow? No? Cool. Go sleep right now because you need sleep. If I said no, 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 and then she was like, yep, everything's good then. Okay? A problem is that my dad does pay attention to it, okay? Like a lot of attention to it. Rest as soon as summer. You're telling me I shouldn't take a 32 in speed? Not a rainbow in speed? Can I just like do a rainbow in speed and after that I will rest? Okay. Somewhat about the expectation from parents. Expectation from parents is absolutely correct. Okay, it is absolutely correct. It is a lot. It is a lot. All right. There is a lot of expectation. I don't know. My dad kind of gave up on my brothers and then put all the expectation to me. So it is weird. I think he just saw the scores and the patterns and then apparently I just studied better than my brothers. Okay. One of my brother, he well, technically he was bad in everything. Okay, he was bad in everything, including languages. Okay, he was just bad in everything because essentially he is more of a design major, and design wasn't part of the school curriculum in Indonesia. So he was scored on things that he doesn't have a talent on, but he was not scored on things that he has a talent on. So the entire school thing has been very rough for him, right? Then there's me. Okay, I am a textbook smart. Okay, I just memorize things and everything is good. Okay, everything is a happy days because I memorize on the short term very well. Okay, very, very well. But long term, I forgot about it. Like, Riera, what did you study in high school? Do you still remember the formula that you used in the math class? Absolutely not. Alright? Like, how the fuck you expect me to remember that? Of course not. Right? But if you ask me, like, Riera, what did you study yesterday? I remembered. Okay? I remembered a bunch of it. Okay? At some point, it was my younger brother 10, and my younger brother, he is a very weird student. Like, he really locked in when he was in class, to the point that he doesn't need to do anything before the exam. Okay? I think he's more of like, if I lock in and I listen to everything, focus while I'm in class, everything is already stored in my brain and I don't need to do any more extra study before exam, which is wild to me because I don't recall whatever the teacher was yapping in class. Okay, I would have to read again and again, like make sure that I memorize the next day's exam situation. Riri is a genius. No, I am not a genius. Okay, I am not a genius. I am not the dumbest person in the world, okay? Like, if any, my IQ says I'm pretty smart, but I am not a street smart girl. I am a textbook smart, okay? I memorize what was given to me. I follow instructions very, very well. Extremely well, okay? A short-term instruction, that is the problem, okay? That is the problem, right? You might want to do a burst on stamina. Miles still needs a 600 on stamina or shit. That is not what I anticipated coming into this. Okay, especially when it's coming to Tenno's show. You said that the stamina doesn't matter and I can finish Ari McKinnon with 300 stamina and so I've got 400. Isn't that way more than enough? Single rainbow without any extra support card is a really good pick. The first 2 years, you need to focus on pressing as much arrow ups that aren't maxed. And then last year, you focus on normal training for stats. Okay, KG, noted. I mean, well, technically we are at the senior year, October. So that principle and that mentality needs to be applied from next career onwards. Right? I'm just hoping that I manage to get her into at least an S, if not an SS. Okay? Kinda sucks that Gorman is only available via one card that also has the chance to give its weaker version. Even in Japan, Gorman, I feel like Swing Maestro is a much better option than Gorman. I could be wrong though. That is just my opinion. I don't really read what the function is. Okay? I don't really know what the difference is technically. The school in Indonesia have too many curriculum. I know, Amboha. I'm not sure how it looks like for school in Australia because I don't take school in Australia. Let's face this, okay? I graduated high school in Indonesia. Oh shit, she fails. Fuck, why did she fail? Man. Gorman is just Maestro for pace chaser. I thought Maestro is usable for even anything. For anyone. Is it not? If you get good with clicks, you might get an S+. We'll see. We'll see. But Indonesian curriculum, I remember having more than 13 subjects at the fucking same time that I have to ace. Okay? And for me, for as long as the teacher doesn't go back-to-back exams, like, oh, you have a math exam on top of biology exam on the same day, I should be fine. The problem is when the teachers doesn't realize that the other teachers are scheduling an exam, I'm fucked because I can only memorize one at a time. My brain function is limited. I can memorize, but you know, the storage memory is only very limited, right? So it's either I just memorize the math, or I just memorize the biology, or I just memorize the chemistry and not the other thing. 13, yes, 13. So if my memory serves me right, it is 13. One is the language elective. At least in my school, it was a language elective. And then the other one is the arts and craft or like creative kind of subjects electives. All right. And then there is the history. There is math. That is, and I am a science major in my high school. Okay. So there's math, there's chemistry, there's biology, there's physics all at the same time. And then there's Indonesian language, there's English language, and there is... I don't know how to say this, guys. PPKN. I think it's just more like a sociology class, technically, but a very specific Indonesian sociology class. Okay? It's just a must-have. It's just a must-have. So, yes. Yes. Those, and I forgot about the other three, but essentially... some random here and there. There was a psychology class, you know, there was a sports class. Yeah, 12 or 13 is just normal for everyone in Indonesia high school curriculum. Okay, I think like when you're in elementary school, it's much less, and then it's just a one, you know, science, rather than split into chemistry and chemistry or biology or this or that. But yes, I remember that I used to absolutely do nothing at school until I moved to Australia. What? So you're telling me that Australian curriculum is actually pretty strict itself? In Hong Kong, there is 13 subs in year 7 to year 8 as well. I don't recall my year 7 and my year 8. I suppose it's pretty much the same. But yeah, high school definitely has the craziest thing in, well, for me personally, because how are you gonna remember all of that biology jargon and all of that anatomy on top of the freaking math formula? The algorithm and no, not the algorithm. What was the name? Algebra. There we go. I don't even recall the name now. Clearly, I have not been using my math skills for a bit, guys. Clearly, right? I'll say Australia is way chiller. The class is actually fun. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I've never gone into a class in Australia at all, except for the uni, of course. But, yeah, man, I'm keen. I'm keen to see it. Okay, I'm keen to see what the curriculum looks like. And do they actually... Because if my memory is right, and this is by just the reiteration of a friend that I met in uni, and she's like full-blown Australian, and she said that, oh, you know, in high school, if you know that you're gonna get a science degree later on, you take all of the science subjects, but it's like Maths 1, Maths 2, Maths 3, and if you want to take math in uni, you might have to complete the extra math, the advanced math or something like that. Same with chemistry, same with biology, same with any other subject that you want to have a degree on technically. You cannot get into the uni of that degree if you do not have the prerequisite in high school, which is very, very crazy for me. Okay, that is crazy to think about. Okay. Ah, that's an S plus. This one is an S plus. Do I just go for the width there? Should I go for a width here? There's like 2 of the purple in max and Rico on top of that. Or should I go for the speed? There's 2 here too. I don't know. I'm tempted to just pick on width because of the number. I can see what your friend was talking about. Yeah, that's the best way that she can explain to me. Or like that's the best way that I managed to understand from her explanation. Because... and she was saying to me that there is Indonesia as an elective in a couple of Australian high school, which is surprising because this girl actually takes it. Alright? So the moment she knows that I'm from Indonesia, and we met in like the lecture, she was like speaking fluent Indonesian but with Australian accent, and that shocks me. I'm like, do you just love Indonesia or what? And she went, no, I studied it in school. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, girl, okay. Stamina, I think speed gives more rank at this point. Both is fine. Okay, both is fine. Speed for more power, and stamina is good for mile. I mean, true. Hey, if I click speed, the power gets increased too. So, and that becomes an SS technically. So speed is definitely better. Okay, go with. Oh man, too late, Mboha. Too late. Right? Too late. What is interesting is that in NSW, they focus on scaling of marks of the whole state rather than your own. So hang on, is there a national exam in Australia? Because elementary school in Indonesia, you can't graduate if you don't finish the national exam. Okay, there's a national exam for elementary school, which is, if I remember right, 3 or 4 subjects. And then I think it was 3 subjects. Just math, Indonesian language, and English. Okay, just the 3 subjects. Then you move on to the junior high school, year 7, year 8, year 9. And then you have to take another national exam, right? And the national exam is, if my memory is right, now becomes a 4 subject instead. Okay, including 1 is biology, I think, or history. I can't remember. But essentially 4 different subjects. Okay? When you come to high school, your national exam becomes 6 subjects. You have to pass national exam 3 times before you graduate high school. Okay? A lot of the time, the national exam is not that crazy because it's standardized for everybody to take the same test. Okay? So private school, public school, they all take the same test. I am glad that, to me, it was not hard enough because my school curriculum already covered beyond that. Okay? So it's nice. I could share if I want to see. Well, Nap, you want to share your UF? Go for it. Share on the Discord, okay? Share on the Gacha channel because that's where we talk about the Umamusume. In Sydney, there's the HSC. What is the HSC? I've heard about Atar in Australia. I still don't have the understanding of what Atar is. Okay, but a lot of people, when they promote themselves in like Facebook Marketplace or anything like that, any platforms, especially as a tutor, they would be like, hey, my ATA score is 99.3 or something out of 100. I'm like, does that mean you're really good or really bad? I just don't get it, right? I don't understand. Like, I've never taken ATAR. The big boss test for high school. ATAR. Is ATAR a big boss test for high school? Is that it? I still don't understand what ATAR is, okay? Your HSC determines 80% of your career. What? That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Like how one exam would actually change your entire life. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't think I need a Gorman actually. Because she's gonna be a mile anyway, so I might just well get the burning spirit. Don't take Shatterproof. Alright, don't take Shatterproof it is. Right, which one do I take then? Pace Chaser Corner? I mean, Pace Chaser Kono would never hurt me, right? Right? I still have about 390 points, and I'm not quite sure which one do I get. Because I feel like I've taken everything mile, and I want Paul to be a full-on mile, to be honest. Don't take Shutterproof, it's late surger. She's late surger though. She can be late surger, she can be Pace, right? She can be either way. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, technically I want her to be on the late because she has an S on it. S rank late, exactly. S rank on the late. S rank on the late. Yeah. I mean, does that mean I don't need to take Pace Chaser Corner? Is that what you're talking to me about? Should we take something else? But I'm not sure. Like, should I take Fearless? Uma Stun, remove Pace Chaser. I did remove Pace Chaser. Uma Stun. So Uma Stun, Fearless. There's no tail health high. I just didn't get that, unfortunately, this time around. I can get the acceleration because it's a mile. Nimble Navigator. I feel like Nimble Navigator doesn't really do much, to be honest. She doesn't have a firm cost menace either. I can get some other though, like Shooting for Victory instead. Nimble Nav. Nimble Nav? Yeah, I kind of never really take Nimble Nav, to be honest. If 99.95, then you are a prodigy. Has anyone ever scored 100 out of 100 in Atar? Like, what is the standard here, guys? What is it? Because in Indonesia, national exam, you could score 100 out of 100. In fact, it's pretty competitive when it comes to the first rank of a national exam, especially when it comes to high school. It decides your school reputation more than your life. It also decides your scholarship into the Indonesian university. Okay, it's the scholarship. So a lot of people who are coming from more unfortunate family, they rely on that scholarship to get their degree, and they go crazy for the national exam. Okay, me, I was fortunate enough, by the end of my high school, I kind of already got accepted by Australian university. So I kind of just don't care because they never really told me to get a certain score in national exam. The Australian university cares more on everything else before the national exam. Like, oh, we've got chemistry consistently on 85. Good, that is good. Means that you pass our requirement, okay? You got a math on consistently around 90. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, you've passed, definitely, right? Just graduate from then on. Doesn't really matter. Isn't school really broken in Indonesia? Oh, absolutely. Isn't it real reason why people have high self-kill rates? No, we're not talking about kill rates here, but I'm not quite sure why you say that. I don't know. I don't know about any of that, okay? I don't know. I feel like people just typically, it depends. If you really rely on that scholarship, yes. If you don't, you're chill, technically.
Man, it's not even an S+. I hate that. It's so close to the S+, but it's not an S+. Oguri. Man, it's not an S+. It's just a high S. I am so mad. So mad. Oguri, I thought you were doing well, my girl. How did this happen?
The width is not S, I know. Man. That is so mad. Am I missing something? I just picked my chicken legs and you talk about killing stuff. I don't know. Zelda brought up about killing stuff, so... Not me, okay? Not me. Disclaimer, we do not talk about anything triggering here. I know I talked about a little bit onto the like needles and blood situation and phobia and whatnot, but we do not talk about self-harm here, okay? We do not talk about self-harm here. But essentially, Indonesia school is weird. It is weird. They keep changing the rules too. Sometimes the national exam can be super easy. Some other years the national exam becomes really hard and nobody can pass it. And everyone was just in anguish, okay? And there's no predictability for anything. I was fortunate enough to not care about my score essentially for my national exam because I've already got accepted by another university that doesn't care about it. But a lot of my friends are like, it was my year of high school national exam, okay? A lot of people cried because they couldn't pass 70. Okay, 70 mark is considered a failing grade in Indonesia and nobody passed except 2 persons from my school. Okay, in biology specifically. In math, there are about 5 people that managed to pass, and in other like the language, the history, and everything else, people do, like a lot of people actually passed. But in biology specifically, and those who want to aim for doctoral scholarship really relies heavily on that biology score. Man, nah, yeah, they were crying their eyes out. Okay, crying like crazy. I remember seeing my friends just cry. She saw the the score being put up on a poster at the front of the school, and then she looked at it, immediately ran to the bathroom, and then just sobbed for the entire day. I'm like, girl, it's fine, it's just national exam. And no, she was like, no, of course not, you don't get it, you're good, you don't get it. But yeah, I don't believe one more year in my high school and then life will be over. Harold, is okay. It's not over. Okay, technically it's not over. You're gonna go get to uni, you're gonna go get some work if you want to work, okay? Like there's so many different options. Life keeps going, right? Life keeps going. How's living in Australia like? I like it. I like it a lot, okay? The fact that I stayed in Australia for 10 years, you know that I like this a lot, right? More SP, more skills, more rank. Oh, well, true. I mean, true. Alex, so are we going for the same Ogre cap and the same support card, or do we change the support card? Do we get the support card? Do we change the support card? Like, should we bring a stamina? Should we bring some more speed card? Oh, Henry, your failing grade is below 83. You're year 9. Oh my god, that is crazy. That is crazy. Before the reform, it was 73. Yeah, they've increased it. Like, my school used to have 65 as a failing grade, and then at some point they reached 70, and then I think by the time I'm about to graduate, they just increased it to 75. Okay, weirdly enough, in Australia, 75 is considered one of the best grade. So when the Australian university looked at my report card essentially from high school, when I applied on it, they were like, you already achieved the best grade possible that we can see. 75 out of 100 on almost everything. And they went, yeah, approve immediately, right? And I'm like, 75 is the failing grade here. By the way, I barely just passed the failing grade and you're telling me I'm the best? Thank you. So yeah, yep. That is just it is just mind blowing for me, okay? Am I missing about you talking something? No, Donji, we're here. We're still I'm like scrolling through my chat, YouTube chat right now. Okay. You get to do so much things compared to Asia in Australia. That is correct. It is just open. Open-minded, the culture is different, and there are a lot more talks about mental health. There are a lot more talks about sexuality. There are a lot more talks about you just embracing yourself rather than conforming to the culture. Where in Indonesia, I feel like conforming about the culture, like, oh, you shouldn't do that as a girl, you shouldn't do that, okay? Like, oh my god, it's so late, a girl shouldn't stay so late. Oh my god, you don't do this. Oh my god, you don't do that. Oh my god, you don't do this. I'm just tired of that bullcrap, okay? But Australia, nobody really talks like that. Nobody really cares about that. Like, for as long as you're safe and you're happy, fine. Okay? Like, cool. Are you cool, man? Yeah, okay, good. You know, that kind of mentality. Alright? Just that kind of mentality. In my school, failing grade is 83. Yes, out of 100. Correct. It is out of 100. So, wow, it has been increased to 83. That is crazy. There's Arabic. I don't get to study Arabic, Henry. Like, weirdly enough, I know that a lot of people in Indonesia actually study Arabic, but I don't. Okay? Here in Indonesia, we don't get to appreciate on how degree work on other countries. To be honest, that has always been my concern because I graduated uni in Australia. So a lot of the times I did get this thinking of if I go back to Indonesia for, like, say my parents, if they grow old and things like that, would I even get a job? Would my degree even be considered? Would it be even appreciated? So thinking of that, I just don't go back to Indonesia. Funny, isn't it? And I just keep staying in Australia. And for whatever reason, I feel like it's a good decision. I still speak in Indonesia though. I still speak in Indonesia, okay? My future is getting replaced by AI. No, Harold. Look, hear me out. Okay, there are jobs that are gonna be replaced by AI. I believe in that, okay? There are some of them that gonna be replaced. But there are also new ones that emerge from AI, okay? And there are people whose job is to regulate AI, to operate AI. So there are new skill sets being built. Okay? It's not gonna be a full replacement. It's gonna be a substitution. Okay? There would be some skills that people no longer gonna use. There would be some other skills that people would just have to build. Simple as that. Okay? But yes, let me pick something, guys. Let me pick the speed card and then we'll figure it out, okay? Should I get Asian Flash? Should I get Air Shaka? I feel like Air Shaka would be good because she would be a late surger. So we will get a little bit more onto the late surger. Is she a late surger? She is a late surger, right? She is a late surger. She's not a pace chaser, no. She is a pace chaser. Confusion. I don't know who to bring. Should I go Asian Flash? She is and closer. Okay. I can't. Asian is late surger. She is and closer. Are you sure? Wait, hold up. She is late surger. She's not an and closer. Wait, so Air Shaka? Air Shaka should be the... okay, gotcha. Asian. So go for Asian, right, KG? Sure, let's go. Let's do it. Orpheus. Biology was tough for me in high school. Uni and college in the US have SAT or ACT for admission, but not all use them. Oh, shit. Then what do you use? Where are you from? Me? Indonesia. I'm not gonna say where, but Indonesia, okay? It's not important until year 10. You don't enjoy about culture talk and it's too much. It's too repetitive. Like once it's fun, but they talk about this, it's too much. Well, Harold, it is too much for me too, which is why I'm here in Australia and people doesn't talk about culture anymore. You know, it's a different culture anyway. So they talk about different things that I don't know. And so it becomes a new knowledge for me. Like, oh my God, yeah, I didn't know that exists. Okay, good knowledge. Thank you. That kind of mentality. Shakur is enclosure. Okay, so Asian. We get Asian. Cool. KG. Thank you. Do you have Tachyon SR with? I do actually. Do I need to bring a Tachyon SR with? Should I bring that over Fuku? I do somewhere. Koko desu. Biology matters in your country. What's biology? I didn't have that subject in the last year. Well, Zelda, different culture. Biology matters a lot. In Indonesia. All right. Fuku is also a good and closer, bruh. Okay. Well, we'll bring Fuku then. Late Surger. Okay. Then Agnes Tachyon. Do we need to bring Agnes Tachyon? In Germany, we had chemistry and biology, and that stopped to be a thing. Why? Why would that be stopped to be a thing? Why would that stop to be a thing? If people smart in Indonesia, you just flew to the other country that appreciate you rather than your own country, Donji? Absolutely. That is exactly what a lot of people do. Okay, and it's because of that Indonesia government is actually launching this return visa technically for people like me who went away and get foreign degree in foreign country, and they want to kind of like bring that people back to Indonesia. I was considering it until I realized that there are so much problem with the visa. Like the system wasn't built really well, and I stopped thinking about it really. So yes. Fuku has scenario link. Your cards are not MLB. Doesn't matter. I know. None of my card is MLB. What are you talking about? KG. Of course. None of them. None of them. It's me. None of them. I thought you're running in. I thought you're running late. I'm running late. I'm running late, Sergio. I'm not running in. I'm not running in. Zelda. No. Chaos. No. I'm running late. Late, Sergio. Late, Sergio. Absolutely. Okay. Chemistry instead of biology in 10th grade. We had biology in 9th grade. I have both, bro. I have both until my year 12. Including physics and maths. Hello? Yo, Vampy, he's a science girl. Hello, excuse you. Ask me about history, I know nothing about it. Alright? Ask me about science, I may know something. I may. That is the key. I may. I may not, or I may. Okay? Like, depends on which subject and which topic you could ask. Okay? I love Australia. Well, me too. Me too, Harold. I love Australia, okay? Don't go back to Indonesia. There's Prabowo. We're not gonna talk about politics here. That is our rule, okay? We're talking about our experience, not gonna be about politics, okay? I'm not gonna touch about anything politics in Australia. I'm not gonna touch about anything politic in Indonesia. I'm gonna talk about my school story, okay? That's it, okay? Like, I'm gonna talk about the regulation that makes me think of going back to Indonesia, but not specifically who made that regulation and why the system doesn't work. I don't want to talk about politics. All right? There's 9 million of workless people in Indonesia? Wait, what? I didn't know the statistics before. I've never heard about the statistics before. What? I'm terrible at AI on computer. It's okay, Harold. Pick something that doesn't require or cannot be replaced by AI and computer for a really long time. Okay? You know how people keep telling me that, oh, Riri, if you have like a job that is more onto like physical labor, AI will never replace you because, right? Hear me out. Because how is AI gonna like pick up things for you? It doesn't work. They are the brain. They are not the physic. Okay, so oh fuck, she failed again. Man, what is this? What is this? All right, and closer. Air Shaka is and closer. No, she is a late surger. She's a late surger. She is a late surger. Galax attendance unknown. Welcome into the Galax Mansion. Rice shower special week in Indonesia. Rice shower. In Indonesia, it's rice shower. It's the name. You don't change the name. You don't change the name in Indonesia, okay? Unknown, welcome in. One of the worst Uma trainers here. How is Umaing? Are you gonna challenge my position? Are you gonna challenge my title? I could be the worst Uma trainer here and you never know. Right? Right? I could be the worst one. I would aim to be the worst one. Alright? Pass blind, uni don't use SAT or SAT score, but instead your GPA, extracurriculars, recommendation. It's more like making a job portfolio, but for higher education. And that is an interesting thing because then you kind of get appreciated by everything and everything. It's not just your score. Okay, it's there's something that, you know, if you're really good in sports, or give the example of my brother who is a very, very creative, but just can't figure out history, can't figure out math, can't figure out anything else. If he was born in America and had that system, he would probably be better than me at school. Okay, he would probably get into a better university than me. Okay, unfortunately, that is not what happened to him. Okay, UC in California are test blind. Oh, interesting. I would fail at that. Like, just test me, okay? Just let me enter with my test score. I work like that, okay? It works better for me. All right. Oh man. Translate rush hour and special week into Indonesian. I am not translating that name into Indonesian, Henry. I said this. No. Name is a name. It's name. I'm not translating names. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Year 12 could never be me. I am glad I get to work at year 10 and skip school and get real work experience. Hey, each to their own, Tilda. Each to their own. Okay? I personally am glad that I finished high school. There was that option for me to actually go out. Okay? Go out at year 11 and then actually move to Australia straight away. I didn't make that option. Okay? I'm like, I kind of want a high school certificate, you know? Just for no real reason. I just want to have it. Really, no real reason. Like, you know, technically, if I skip year 11, go to Australia, finish my degree in Australia, and I would get Australian degree certificate, right? My high school degree would be overtaken and it would not matter anymore, but to me, in my brain, I still want it. So I did it, okay? Simply because I want it. For no other reason than I want it. It's more my choice rather than a requirement. Okay, we do it for one, not for usefulness. Exactly, we do it for one, not for usefulness. Correct. AI will never replace the buying. We already automated it. What do you mean? The rest AI can't do. It has not made single improvement in 15 years. It's just that everything else better and better over the years, but real issue has never gotten addressed. I don't understand what you mean by that. You might have to explain a little bit more to me on that. Alright? I have one of the worst CM records in this game. Wait, what? Like, what is your CM records? Unknown? I am curious now. I'm fucking curious now. Oh shit. I pressed recreation. I'm in pain. I pressed the wrong thing. I wanted to rest, not recreate. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Did you ever eat kangaroo meat? Yes. Actually, yes. Yes. It was not very nice. Okay? I personally don't quite like it. They're very tough. They're very chewy. Alright? Although, if the cook is doing an amazing job with it, okay, making it really tender with whatever means it was, like sprinkling baking powder, baking soda, whatever it was, pounding it, any means necessary to make it not chewy, or if it's being minced, and you know, minced chicken, minced kangaroo meat, essentially the same. It tastes very similar. Okay, you couldn't tell. Right? Oh no, it's welcome in. Feel strong? You feel strong? I don't feel strong looking at that stat. She's not even an E in... She's not even an E team, okay? She's like a G in stamina. This is terrible. She's gonna be even worse than before. Man, only two overall wins, A finals. I have not even gotten into the A finals. Unknown? Are you mocking me? I cannot even make into the A group in my CMs? Are you saying that you are worse than me if I have not made into the A group? Doesn't make sense, bro. AI has limit in how it works. Zelda, I agree. That, I agree. I mean, she's first. She's actually even bad. She's even more worst. Mocking the streamer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mocking the streamer. How dare you? We do not mock the streamer. What do you mean, right? Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? What have I done with Ogre? The way we do AI, we can do more and more in certain stuff, but we always get limited by other stuff. Isn't that everything though? Like, even if there's no AI, there's way for humans to advance their technology. We can do more and more. It's a gradual basis. It's never gonna be like immediately gets better. right? It's a gradual basis, and eventually when you compare whatever technology advancement from today compared to 100 years ago, of course it would be so much different. AI never really has that thinking stuff. AI in its current form is an AGI, Artificial General AI. AI can fulfill what you tell it to the degree if you tell it, but buying needs to be double checked and stuff. Okay, buying. All right, that is an interesting thing. That is actually an interesting thing to think about AI. All right. You always need someone to look over it, give the okay. Without the okay, you run the risk of losing ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, I mean, look, hear me out. I know somebody who actually did stock buying by AI algorithm, and they do lose a lot of money, so that proves the point. That actually proves the point, alright? Nowadays, it can just tell you why to buy it and optimize search option and stuff, but that's about it, alright? There is the system, you're correct. There is a system for AI to do the buying for you, especially in terms of stock, right? If you work full-time, you don't have the power to actually check the stock market every single second, and AI have the power for that. So a lot of people tends to AI and ask them like, okay, which stock? Okay, which are we doing? Things like that. And then, welcome in. Welcome to the Calyx Mansion. I only won by luck. The least I'd gotten is third on B finals a few times. I mean, I have only done 2 CMs, and both of them are in the B group. Okay, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. None of them are in A group, so I feel like I'm still even worse and unknown here. We have an advancement, sure, but did we address why AI can't do certain things, or did we advance everything else but the main limitator? I don't know. I'm not an AI person either. I don't dabble in IT, unfortunately. You all can tell probably with the amount of stuff that I have on my stream. Of course, Vampy doesn't know how to use AI, right? The AI that I use is my ChatGPT, and my ChatGPT has been used like pretty much a tarot card reader. Essentially a fortune teller. I would just ask them like, hi ChatGPT, I have this dream, can you analyze it for me? Hi ChatGPT, I have this this personality test idea, can you actually like ask the question back to me and make sure it was accurate? I asked them like it was, I don't know, it's just a weird, I use my ChatGPT in a weird way, okay? ChatGPT can work, but ChatGPT lose money like crazy. Oh, well, never knew about that. And I don't lose money on ChatGPT because I don't pay, I just use the free one. It's a tool, so if it does a lot of things for you and then you just look at the effect and say, okay, do it again, it's good tool for me, true. Yeah, think about it that way, true. If it is a tool and the tool does its job, yeah, meh, alright, you know? That's good use for ChatGPT, you use it well. Now, does that make money? Would it be good if you need to pay? Why? Why would you need to pay? Like, it really depends. Like, every single time when it comes to paying, a lot of people these days in this economy just bounce back from it, right? Oh, because everything is a subscription. Netflix is a subscription. Everything. We're talking everything is a subscription. So, at some point in time, people just goes, why? Why is everything a subscription? Why is everyone trying to take money from me? It doesn't make sense, you know? We had nails and screws. Why would everything needs to be nuts and bolts? And why does everything need to be AI now? I don't know, Zelda. Good question though, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you ask me, like, why does everything need to be AI? Because people just have the tools. Because the tools is now readily available, whereas before the tools was not available. So, at some point, it misses the point. At some point, I feel that it's not missing the point, it's just because it's widely available. As simple as that. It's there. People have the will to use it or not use it. I have seen people who refuse to use ChatGPT. I've seen people who say that Google is actually better than ChatGPT, and they actually skipped past the AI's revision thingy at Google. Okay, it's It's a plus or minus for people, and it really is up to each individual how to use it. Okay? There's no regulation about it. Well, there is a few these days because, you know, some crazy happens. Crazy things happen if people are not regulated, but hey, yeah. It's the live service game, pretends to make so much money and then all people lost on it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. If people lost on it, well, not sure. Some people gains, right? Some people lose, some people gain. Isn't that just normal? If ChatGPT developers lose money because they make it free and they don't regulate it and whatnot, that is them on the losing position. There are some people who feels like they're winning by using ChatGPT. So, curious, not sure, but yeah, that's just the way I use ChatGPT. Okay, like things that Google can't do, but it has to be very customized and specific enough for me. That's me. Really, you should try Copilot and Perplexity. I actually use Copilot too. In work, I cannot use ChatGPT. In work, I use Copilot. Okay, a bunch of times it's just me casting the net, essentially, at work. Like, hey, Copilot, can you like brainstorm for me? Like, topic A, topic B, topic C. Is there actually out there in the world? Like, and search far and wide through every document database that you can find. Okay, like that's how I use Copilot. Copilot for me is like a superpower Google, right? A very specific Google. That's how I treat my Copilot. It's always better to use more AI, Harold? Not quite. I don't agree with that. Okay? Sometimes it's better to use your brain. Okay? Your brain is your best Google search engine, technically. Alright? Sometimes it fails you, but it is very customized to you. Okay? So yeah, use your brain is the best. Quite literally the best option. What's a brain? Brain. Inside your head, inside your skull, the one that looks like a pink colored and smooth. It's not porky, it's your brain. Okay? I just use Google search AI and then look at the source because I don't trust the summary. To be honest, fair. That is actually a pretty good way to use the Google search AI. Okay? One of the most terrifying AI of all, Grok. Explain. Explain to me, Henry. I'm not quite sure because I don't use Grok myself. Okay? Brain? My brain is made of horse skull. Horse. 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 Yes. AI is the reason to make us get worse at using brain, to be honest. Not wrong. Okay, not wrong. It has been proven by many research that yes, people who use AI actually lose their brain power. But at the same time, there are a lot of universities and schools that kind of teaches the kids to kind of compare and contrast. For example, like, oh, in the first part of assignment, you have to ask ChatGPT to find the source for you. The second part of the assignment, you have to find the source yourself. Now compare the two, which one is more relevant? And every single time, people would say, yes, the one that I found myself is much better, right? Actually just much more relevant compared to whatever ChatGPT ever says to me. So yeah. Brain is the most complex thing in the known universe. Vampy is right. Vampy is right. Isn't that why people who operate on brain, like the surgeons, gets really, really high pay? Not that I'm a brain surgeon. I'm not meant to be doing that. My hand is clumsy. Okay, my coordination skill is trash. You'll see that on Resident Evil and every other game that I play, of course. All right. IRL width is hitting the single digit. You cannot. You need to increase your IRL width. Okay, can I eat brain? How do they work? You can eat chicken brain. It is a thing. I mean, in Indonesia, you can eat cow's brain. You can eat chicken's brain. Not that I eat them because it feels yucky to me. It tastes yucky to me, but my mom actually does. Alright? Like, really, why? Why your mom do it? I don't know. She just like it. She just like the taste. For no other real reason than to just enjoy it. My mom is a terrifying human being. Grok is terrifying. It pretends stuff and it gets invested to inflate PC pricing for no good reason. I don't know. Again, I don't use Grok, so not sure. Not sure. My brain died the moment I touch gacha games. What do you mean? My brain actually gets neuron activation if I touch a gacha game. My brain goes, oh my god, let's strategize. Like, oh my god. Like, you can't AI ask Umamusume. Like, hello, by the way. You could, but it just takes so much time. And why would you do that? Right? Why? Just why? You wouldn't ask ChatGPT every single steps that you need to take in Umamusume. You would make that by your own brain. Right? Right? Grok can give answers with no restriction at all, and ChatGPT can't do that. But is the answer not reliable? Why would you ask that? Right? If you know that, yeah, sure, I will get an answer, but it can be 100% false answer. Like, why would you even bet on that answer? I'd rather not use it at all, knowing that there's no source whatsoever coming to it. The brain can contain approximately 2.5 million gigabytes of data, and every person is unique. Exactly. Did you also know that if you dream, it's your brain trying to organize your memory? Yeah, trying to process your emotional closure? Yeah, it's a research, okay? There is a study about that, okay? I'm not making this up. It's for real, okay? You said what now? Exactly. No, I said what I said, right? I said what I said. Your dreams is your brain trying to organize memory for you, okay? How many times did you get things happen? For example, like, oh yeah, I saw a rat today, and then in your dream, you dream of a rat. It's your brain trying to organize that memory inside your head, okay? So hey, yes. What about lucid dreams? I'm not quite sure about lucid dreams, right? I have not read too much about it, but I also kind of dislike having lucid dream. Like, I'd rather not, okay? I'd rather not. Oh fuck, she's gonna be so bad at this. I think I failed this career. As simple as that, she just doesn't have enough stamina. Did she? No, she actually good. She actually... Oh, okay. It's not the ending yet. Was good. Was alright. Okay. Saved by the bell. Your model is distracting me from the game. Well, you can look at me instead of looking at the game. That is always an option. I never say you don't look at me and look at the game. No, you look at me. Don't look at the game. I mean, it's gonna be better if you can look both at the same time, but... if you can only have attention span for one, look at me. Simple, isn't it? Isn't that simple, guys? Isn't that simple? AI sounds perfect for Uma. Hey, that would be interesting. Let ChatGPT decide every single career decision for my Umamusume. That would be fun. Okay, we can see which has a bigger brain power, me or ChatGPT. Right? I doubt it's gonna be me. Right? I mean, yeah. Uma is implementing auto soon, so you're telling me what? AI has no use in Umamusume because we do already have an inbuilt mechanism of auto? Yeah? Technically? Gacha is a brain power. Exactly, Postra. Exactly. Gacha is brain power. Dreams can be different dreams and it can do different things. It can do different things. I'm not saying that it cannot do different things, but a lot of the times, right? It was your brain trying to... Oh, I pressed the wrong thing again. Your brain trying to organize your memory. Okay? A lot of the times. Ooh, I won a lot on that lottery. Ooh, nice. Was Ding in the stream or not? Maybe. Oh yeah, because Mystic followed me. Welcome in, Mystic. Thank you for the follow. Yes, the ding comes from the follow. Welcome in. There was a game, well, unknown. Sure. We were talking about schools, we were talking about curriculums, we were talking about AI, we were talking about so much different stuff, and then up to the point that, is there a game? Like, really, are you sure that we're still playing the game? Yes. Answer is we are still playing the game. The game is in the background, okay? Like, at some point, I should probably just make my model actually bigger and y'all can just see me. And then, like, half of my screen is me and the other half is my stream, my game. And so nobody has the ability to backseat me anymore. They all just see that as a background of, you know, it's just something that I click while I yap. Oguri Arima is the best race, either on anime or real race. I believe I have watched the real race, but unfortunately, almost failed that. Okay, we almost fucking failed the game. Whew. Speed. It was just 45%. I am not God trying and gambling on 45% failure. She failed a 5% failure training on a fucking junior year. I am not putting her through another awful mood. Not in senior year. No. Don't forget to race. Oh shit, I forgot it was the G1. Fuck. When is the G1? I can't do Tenno show. Victoria Mile, alright. There was one more. I'll just take the 2 miles. Because I don't need the stamina, right? For those two. Alright. Whew, that made me panic. Whew. I mean, she kind of still needs stamina, isn't she? For the Arima, Keenan, and Tenno show. So I might just click the burst on stamina here. Before moving on to power and speed later on, okay? Can we talk about what made you decide to get your model and what inspired the design and everything? Yeah, sure. I kind of talked about this when I first started streaming, to be honest. But a lot of you all are not here when I first started streaming. Alright? But welcome in. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. Yes, I am a garlic-obsessed man. I'm garlic-obsessed vampire. I'm wine-obsessed vampire. I'm also a bunch of other things. Alright? A bunch of... Oh, fuck, that is such a good... Sorry guys, I got distracted from the game. That is such a good training though. Alright, you know what? Race it is. So, what made me a vampire feature bum? Well... Good question. Essentially because I used to have a vitamin D deficiency. Right? A very severe vitamin D deficiency to the point that sun hurts. And you know, but I need some sun, but I just can't get it. Sun hurts me to the point that you know what, I'm gonna be a vampire featurer. Sun hurts me in real life, sun hurts me in also in the featurer space. I'm gonna be great at this. So there we go, that's why I became a vampire. All in all, that's like the #1 motivation why I became a vampire. From then on, the garlic is just a gremlin twist to it. It was actually initiated by my first mod, or even like just one of the first community members. Okay, like, hey, wouldn't that be fun if we have garlic points, you know? And I thought it would be fun, okay? It would be super gremlin, and I love that gremlin energy, okay? And from then on, it just becomes a garlic mansion, right? Just keep going as a garlic mansion. Why do you have a whip? The whip is to smack people who is bad. Okay, like you're gonna talk back about my Uma whip. Okay, you're gonna talk bad about politics when I say no multiple times. Whip, it's a whip. Okay, it's definitely not to whip the Uma. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a jockey. It's to whip people. Okay, it's to whip the garlic, the bad whip. Think of it as to smack the garlic, okay? You crush the garlic, right? Underneath your feet. Smack that ball. Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget the wine. Oh, the wine is just my obsession. I started out as a newly turned vampire. That's how the lore begins. So like, hey, you know how vampire has always been depicted as very old, very wise, very rich. I want to depict that vampire who is still struggling with you all because she just barely turned into vampire. Okay? She still has job. She still have like things to pay because she has no money. She used to be a human. She doesn't have all of that thing that older vampire has. Alright? Like she doesn't have property. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that. The only thing that she has is the same bloodthirst essentially. And she doesn't want to be judged by the society that she lives in, which is the modern world. And so she turned the blood and masked it as a wine. Yeah, so yeah, that's the wine part. That's absolutely the wine part. Okay, Sheepy, welcome in. That is not Meisho Doto. That is not Meisho Doto. You are correct. Doesn't look like Meisho Doto. Meisho Doto doesn't have a white hair. I mean, she does have a little bit, but it's not like the long white hair. I don't know where my training right now. I think it's Meisho Doto. My eyes is correct, right? It's Meisho Doto, right? Ooh. We're gonna die if we're gonna go against this team, isn't it? No, actually not. I think we could win. Alright, outside with no audio right now, but best of luck if getting an S is if you haven't gotten it yet. I have not. Not in Meisho Doto. Okay, Ogre Cap sure, but not in Meisho Doto. Bambi is top 10 ranked wine drinker. I don't know, top 10 compared to who? Who is my contestants? Like, are we in competition? Meisho Doto got hungrier. Meisho Doto has grown a little bit. And yeah, like you say, just a little bit more competitive, a little bit more gremlin, a little bit more everything. Right? Go for Spring Tennis Show versus Tamamo. Oh my god, later. I'd rather not. That would be really scary. Man, nah, I'm too scared for that. Can I click on guts here? Like that gut training looks absolutely lovely. Either that or stamina. I can't make my decision. Gamble everything, don't be scared. Everything below 100, failure is 50-50. Press X for doubt. Press X for doubt. Stamina. Thank you, Donji. Sun is a deadly laser. UV light cause cancer. Henry and Harold, you're correct. Absolutely correct. I agree with that. Okay? Of course we hate. Of course we press hate for the sun. Right? The sun can't hurt us. So yeah, that's how I became vampire. Vampire is vampire-ing in real life. It's just her. What can she do? Okay, what can she do? Man, I want to train some more because this is summer, but at the same time, the failure rate is too high. Sun is overrated anyway. Yes, you will see me with long sleeves in real life, okay? Like almost every single time, doesn't matter what weather. Summer, not summer. Autumn, winter, full on long sleeves every single time, right? A best description of a sun is sun in Mario World. It comes down and burns you. You need to jump over it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not have anybody, okay, to burn me. Please don't. Rest. Thank you, Donji. Thank you for making that decision for me because I was concerned on which decision I should pick. Absolutely concerned. I should probably just click on wit this time around because just the extra boost and then get an energy this time. Pig, pork. Porky, you've been called back. Porky. Come here, Porky. It's not scary anymore. We're not talking about burgers anymore, Porky. Okay, Porky's back. Okay? Porky's back, guys. Porky has graced you with his presence. Love him. Oh, sing mode. Thank you. Thank you for the sing mode. We shall do the sing mode. Oh my. Well, let me take a sip of the wine. And Porky is back, so Porky can sing for you all. Porky, 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 Piggy, Porky, Porky, Piggy. The cutest of them all. Porky, Piggy, Porky, Piggy, Porky, Piggy. Porky, 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 Porky. Porky is a good dancer. Porky is also a good rapper. Porky is very talented. Porky is actually an Indonesian pig. So if you think that he cannot speak English, you are correct because English is not his first language. Why am I rapping for behalf of Porky? It doesn't make sense, but here we are rapping for Porky. What did you eat? Sing about food. I can sing about food. Well. Well, first of all, I was eating noodles. In the lunchtime, I was eating noodles. And then in the dinner time, I was eating a different noodles. Okay. The first one that I had was an udon. An udon with the creamy... What was the name? The creamy sesame sauce. It was very nice, alright? creamy udon, creamy udon. And it was very easy to make, and everyone was asking me, Riri, how do you make that creamy udon? It smells really good. It was pretty easy, but you know what? It's creamy udon. I wanted to make some sort of curry udon as well at some point, but I don't know how. I don't know. I haven't really figured out the recipe yet, but someday I will cook some more udons. Udon, udon, udon. I am in the noodle mood. Slurp, slurp the noodle, slurp, slurp the noodle. Just gonna say sesame sauce is very high in oil and fat. Do you think vampire cares about oil and fat? I'm blessed with the oil and fat. What do you mean? The oil and fat knows where to go in my body. Very, very fortunately, they know where to go in my body. So I don't really have to care about much about it. Isn't that very nice? Isn't that very nice? I'm very fortunate that way, okay? Fat is very important for health, I agree. Wine is also very important for health, guys. And hear me out, I've said this last time, but if you haven't heard about it, I actually started drinking wine because my doctor told me to drink wine. It's not because I randomly just got obsessed with wine, it's because my doctor has given me some medical advice and they said I'm always cold. Always freezing every single day. Alright, except for the summer where the heat waves is hitting me, but most of the time I would be very cold. Okay, and that is also why I kind of hate the sun, and also the same reason why I wear the long sleeves everywhere. But at the same time, it means that I have acquired the medical advice to drink wine every single day, and I love it. Alright, I absolutely love my wine every single day. Harold is saying ha. Yeah, it's actually true. It's actually a true story, by the way. Alright, it is a true story of a wine. Hear me out about your wine. Wine is the lifeblood of a vampire. I know, right? I believe you that your doctor said that, but I doubt it. Something within me is apparently not very well in terms of blood distribution, and my hands will be cold forever. And about 10 years ago, when I turned into my legal age, the doctor says that, hey, you know what, you're moving to Australia anyway, so I know the best cure for all of this coldness that you've been feeling all your life. I'm like, okay, what is it? And they said, just drink a red wine, a glass of red wine every single day. Don't drink more than a glass, just one glass every single day. Alright? I refuse that advice. Interestingly, I took my wine about 4 times a week. Yeah, I don't even actually drink 7 glasses of wine, and I am still in perpetually cold. Right? My hands, I have scared many people with my hands in real life because I was super cold. Okay? It's just so much toxic alcohol stuff. I'm not quite sure. Zelda, well, it could be outdated. It could no longer be a thing, you know, a medical advice that asks someone to drink wine. But do you know who's still doing it and who's still being very proud about it? Me. I will still drink it, okay? Blood flow and stuff is really complex and people go back and forth, but it depends. Well, I think generally because alcohol gives the body a little bit of a warmthness, okay? Like it slows down your blood pressure or something like that, I think. Is it the other way around? I could be wrong. It could be the other way around. My biology... Guys, I've never used my biology ever since high school and uni anymore. It's been a while. But maybe drinking wine in my brain, right, it could raise a little bit of your blood pressure, and my blood pressure have always been low, okay, like ever since long time ago. I think it's just genetic. It's been low and low and low, and because of that, I think my heart is just pumping the right amount of blood into my fingers, right? And so maybe it just helps me to flow better. Who knows? It slows down so much on the metabolism. Blood flow issues are always very complex. It helps with heat. At what cost? Compared to what? Not sure. Sport and lifestyle and other stuff and blah 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 will sell there. I'm not a doctor. I was just following medical advice. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying my medical advice. It depends on the time. Can be. I believe you. All right, I believe you. It sounds like logically. It sounds like it's not as simple as just drinking wine. All right, Moonlight Star and Sikuya, welcome in. Welcome to the Garlic's Mansion. Alright, I had to cut so much food just to lose weight. Harold, it is. Look, at some point in my life, I do cut a lot of food too. Because, well, because I want to lose weight. Not that I need to lose weight, but I just want to lose weight rather than anything. You know, teenage girls. Me. I was the teenage girls at the time, alright? The best part, wine tastes good, so it's a good tasting medicine. You are correct. I look at the advice my doctor gave me from my hurt shoulder and it only got worse, so I stopped and it got better. It is what it is. Good luck. Well, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, for all I know, my hand doesn't never get better. Okay? Even though I'm trying to kind of half follow the advice from the doctor, like now. I am drinking wine today, right? On the stream, like a glass. I'm following the doctor's advice. Just one glass. I don't take any second. I didn't refill. Okay, just one glass. My hands is still cold. I'm turning on heater just now. So, yeah. Yeah, at this point, it's just a lifestyle of mine to drink wine rather than a medical advice. But it started because of a medical advice. That is the point. That is fact. Okay? I bet you mostly drink wine because it tastes good and it feels good. Yes. I pick my wine based on the taste. I've been going to gym to lose weight. Well, Daniel, same. I've been going to gym to lose weight too. I wouldn't say it's lose weight. I think for me, the goal is to actually build my strength because I am very weak. Okay, I am very weak in terms of my arm muscle. Like if you ask me to open a glass jar, I would be having such a rough time about it. Okay, a very, very rough time about it. So that's me. Yeah, that's me. It's better to train failure than gold chip frickle maiden tries in a row. Oh well. Oh, I don't know about that. What is your favorite exercise? Pilates. I go to Pilates every now and then. Like most of the time, it's like almost every week, except the week has gotten really busy and I'd rather prioritize something else. Yeah. Except when I don't feel like working out, of course. You went from 132 kg to 126 kg in 2 weeks. Hey, that sounds really good. Daniel, that sounds really good. That sounds really amazing. I'm glad. 6 kilo in 2 weeks. That is achievement. I've never lost 6 kilos in 2 weeks, man. Never. It would take me like months before achieving the same. The easiest part and first part of my body that gets cold is my finger every time. Same. But also my entire hand gets cold. Okay, like my shoulder would just... Oh my god, it shivers. Right? The story of yours proves that wine is not working. I mean, wine is working up until a certain point. I was warm. Okay, I was warm all stream for about 3 hours while drinking wine. Okay, until it's not anymore. So, yeah. I mean, like, maybe it's just more of a short-term kind of situation, not for a long-term kind of situation, advice-wise. But you know what, meh. Daniel, not here to crush your spirit, but there is a high chance you're losing water and sodium at the fast. Oh well. Hey, it's still an achievement, Harold. Hey, it is an achievement. 6 kilos in 2 weeks. Can you do it? I can't, and I say that is an achievement. All right. I can't. I absolutely can't. All right. It is hard. It is hard to lose weight. Okay. From these days, I don't actually look at the weight, okay? I kind of care more about the waist in centimeters, like waist circumference. So just to make sure that I don't get beer belly from drinking all of the alcohol, that's it. And try to keep my abs and core are perfectly aligned. my spine is healthy and things like that. Because if you are strength trained, a lot of the chance that you're gonna hurt somewhere, okay, in your abs, in your back, and things like that. So I just make sure that everything is okay rather than losing weight. Gym trainer said it's mostly water weight at the moment. That's alright. That's alright, Daniel. Still an achievement, okay? You still is doing amazing. You are doing amazing, okay? Loss is a loss. Progress is a progress. I agree. Absolutely agree. Okay? I lost weight from 72 to 65. I'm not trying to flex and judge, but I want to encourage him to push for more. Go, push for more. Yes, Daniel, push for more. Apparently, it's not enough. 6 kilos. Yeah, good, but not enough. Keep growing. Okay? We want to see you lose some more. Right? Up to the level of healthy. Okay? Very healthy. I'm not sure what healthy would look like for you in your height. You know, short people like me, I don't go crazy in terms of weight. But if I exceed a certain weight, like for example, if I just have 60 kilos, it looks different from another man or another one who's taller and have 60 kilos. Completely different number. Okay, completely different number. It's a ratio. What was the name? BMI, right? It's like a ratio between your height and your weight or something like that. So, yeah. Do it. Train some more. Alright? For Vampy doesn't train for the weight. Okay? Vampy doesn't care of the weight anymore. I used to care about it a lot, but then I don't. Okay? At some point, I just go, you know what? Nobody's gonna look at the weight except for me. Alright? So if you ask me like, Riri, what's your weight right now? I actually have no clue. Simply because I just don't pay attention to it anymore. Alright? I just go, yeah, for as long as all of my clothes still fits perfectly and I can see my own silhouette and, you know, nothing that I can pick on. Yeah, everything looks good. You know? Nobody's gonna care about the numbers, essentially, except for me, myself. Because I look at it and I used to get really stressed at the numbers. Alright? It's up to the point that I had to cut down a bunch of food. In high school times, I cut down a bunch of food and did a lot of sports like crazy and things like that. And yeah, eventually I realized that it was not for a healthy habit. Yeah, she's bad. She's actually really bad. Like, she's even worse than my own track blazer training. She's actually really bad. Yeah, bye. Bye, girl. Bye, Oguri. Bye. Bye, Oguri. I was 115, went down to 100 kg after 2 months. Gym is crazy if you're consistent. See, the consistency is what I'm trying to learn. Because I am very moody person. Alright? I swing really quickly, especially when it comes to driving, first of all. And second, my mood and motivation to go to the gym. Okay? Like, there was one time I would just go like Pilates 3 times in a row, right? And then I hurt myself and then I stopped for 3 months. Okay, that could happen, and that has happened before. Literally, me in January, I was going on for more than 8 Pilates in a month. Okay, so every single weekday, weekend, weekday, weekend, weekday, every single time I would just go for again and again Pilates, and then I hurt myself. And then I had a mental breakdown about it. Okay. Story goes, it's silly. Okay, it sounds silly when you think about it. When I talk to people about it, I feel silly, but at the time, it feels so real to me. So I scheduled a Pilates session right after work. Okay, it was one random weekday. It was at the new Pilates place, which I have never visited before. They were having like some discounted price or something, and that's why I want and go there. Turns out there's no car park, so I spent more than half an hour to try to find a car park. Okay, and I was just going around in circles around the Pilates place again and again, right? Eventually I found a car park, pretty far, okay? Pretty far from the Pilates place. So first of all, I was already annoyed that I can't find a car park. Second, I was annoyed that the car park is so far and that I had to walk before Pilates even begins. And then I came to the Pilates and the Pilates was not even nice. They said that it was for beginners, but no, the motion are not for beginners at all. So they were pushing everyone so hard to the point that I got injured. Like I quite literally got injured on my left elbow. I had to see physiotherapist about 3 times about it. So that's after. But essentially when I was driving home from that Pilates place, I kept getting lost because it was so late. Okay. The entire trip from Pilates place to my home supposedly was about 20 minutes. You know how long of a time that I took before actually making it to home? An hour. 3 times. 3 times longer than what Google Map told me because I kept getting lost. I took a highway and then exited the highway and somehow I went back into the highway in the other direction and then I got lost. And I don't recall. But my Google Map was not helping me at the time. And I despise it when my Google Map is wrong. Alright? I had mental breakdown. I had to pull over at some point and actually had a mental breakdown. So yes. Faith exercise is doing the leg press. I hit 195 kilo. Oof, Daniel, that is crazy. That is crazy. You just do cardio. Cardio is good. Okay, cardio. I need to do more cardio. Okay, cardio is good, but it's not like I love it. Okay, it's not that I love it. Pilates though, anything that builds my core, my abs, I feel like it would be useful. Okay, these days though, I'm trying to train my arms on top of the abs and the glutes because apparently my glutes are not flexible enough. Oh well, apparently. Okay, you just hit SS. Harold, which horse? Which horse was it? Which horse did you hit SS with? Bakshin? Oh man, at some point I need to play Bakshin. Maybe next week. On the next stream we will play Bakshin. Okay? Bakshin. Bakushin. What's the inspiration? Hey, that's pretty good. Stamina and mile. I'm not gonna throw that. This one can go away. This one can go away. Alright. Cardio is such a love and hate relationship. Look, I was pretty bad with cardio. It's up to the point that last time I did the cardio, I don't know, like the YouTube people, 7 minutes cardio, no equipment, you know, follow along, that kind of YouTube video. Before 7 minutes end, I'm already super tired. Okay, I'm already out of my breath. I am already sweaty and I don't sweat a lot typically. Okay, my metabolism is probably just bad in general and I just don't sweat a lot. And apparently this cardio turned me around, just yeet me around into the opposite side and I am not having it. Okay, oh man, that biwa is good. Maybe I should yeet this one with and tough. Not that I need it, right? Not that I need it. Okay. I mean, Pilates has a love and hate relationship to me too. But the one that when I say Pilates, guys, when I say Pilates, it would be the reformer Pilates. I know, typically it's just the girls who does it, right? But I swear to God, it's actually pretty hard, okay? It challenges you. And there are many motions that actually reflect like the biceps curls and then target your triceps, target your core, target your everything, okay? And yeah, it's a lot on the stability of yourself, okay? Which is hard. Sometimes it is hard, sometimes. Power and end closer, I can transfer that, I think. I can transfer that. Chio no O? Oh man, I actually have Sakura Chio no O and I actually have never used and played Sakura Chio no O at all. Ever. I may have to do that. I may at some point have to try her simply because why not? Right? Why not? Hey, that is such a good parent actually. Some of the sparks, they are actually pretty good. I am in constant confusion in transfer time. I don't know who to use and who to eat. Like, I would look at it and I went, yeah, they're good. Nah, they're not. You know? Most of the time, I would just try to keep everything, but I know I can't keep everything. Alright. Guts D or higher? Stamina and long is pretty good, right? Have you tried marking favorites? Actually not. How do you do that, Grandhead? How do you do that? I actually have no clue. How do you do that? Marking favorites? Is that an option? Geo and Space in Maruzensky bloodline. Oh shit, really? Oh wait, hang on. There was one more transfer request. No, not this one. Not this event. I pressed the wrong thing. I want the transfer event. I missed the last request. Bakushin. Hi Riri, hello. Welcome Sojiro, welcome. Go to the host in your list, tap the icon, there's a carrot-shaped hole. Ooh, interesting. Hang on a minute. Let me yeet this one first and then I'll figure that out, okay? Like, you want me to go into the what was the name? The veteran Umamusume list? Right? You want me to do that. Veteran Umamusume, not here, but it's in the veteran Umamusume. Okay, gotcha. Hang on, let me just yeet like a few more of these horses and then I will check that. I didn't know that feature actually exists. A lot of the things that I didn't know that exist in this game, you know. I kind of want to keep every single horse copies, but I know that I couldn't. At some point, the inventory limit will hit me, but I want them all. They're equally good for me, okay? They're all lovely for me. Alright, fine. Transfer the guts. Cool. Don't be like me with 270 veterans. I probably have lots of my veterans myself, to be honest. List. There we go. How many? Well, I've got 179 as of now. You can get rid of your D rank host. Yes, during the transfer event. Only during the transfer request event. You can get rid of them. It needs to meet certain criteria though. Sometimes they ask you to have with D or with C, or it has to win this certain milestone, that certain milestone before you eventually are able to transfer that and delete the copy altogether. But the transfer request has come pretty often actually. So if you tap the icon, carrot. Is that it? Just the carrot? There's no reason for reinstall for me then. What do you mean? You reinstall. Reinstall! Play the game again, bro. Play it. I dare you. Play some more, bro. There are many more cards. Play some more. I don't know which one to favorite except for, you know. I don't know. I just kind of favorited everyone. Because why not, right? Their inspiration looks good. This one, no, but the other three was good. Is Bakushin good? Bakushin, not quite, but okay, girl. Fine. Oh, this one is pretty good in tough and speed. So what is this one? Width and medium. Hey, that's different. I'll take that. Alright. I've categorized them. Oh, you can categorize them. Oh my. I'm already transferring my S plus rank Uma because they are the lowest in my poster. Oh, how nice. How nice that becomes the lowest in your poster. I don't get that. I can't relate to that. I can't even get an S plus. Not like I'm jealous or anything. Absolutely not. You know? I wish I can get an S plus. The 9-star Uma are given the Hachimi sticker. Hachimi? Hachimi? Hachimi te nanda? Hachimi? 맞지? Which one is Hachimi? Carrot, rice, bubble tea, cake. Right? That's how I read that. Sundari Riri is back. Oh my god, she's back. She is back. What makes you think that she's gonna be gone forever anyway? Nah, bro. She's gonna be here. You know. Okay. Every now and then she will arrive. Alright. I wish I could have gotten at least a B rank for Get S. Like, well, look, the new mode, Soldier, the new mode is helping everybody to get a bigger rank. I typically would get an A, and I would get an SS with the new mode. Or at least on average, DS. So, you know, it's something. It's definitely something, right? It's definitely something. It's helping people to get a bigger rank. A reason to reinstall. In fact, apparently, a lot of people are reinstalling because Unity Cup gets an update, and then the new mode, Grand Life, is about to go live. So yes, everyone is coming back to this game as we speak. Apparently, people are reinstalling. A lot of people are reinstalling. But yes. I didn't realize that my Mihono... Oh, I did favorite my Mihono. I didn't see that. I was like, oh, my Mihono isn't that great? How amusing. I love that my Mihono. The first one that I got an S in Track Blazer. Everything else after this, I think, except for Bakushin, I'm pretty sure they're all Unity. Okay? Even this NS Fusion, the Too Nice Nature, I think this Ogre cap is probably what I got from Trackblazer, but the rest of them are, yeah, Unity. Everything Unity. I could be wrong. I could be like, I think was it this Ogre or this Ogre that I come from, that comes actually from Trackblazer. One or the other, not the first one, but one or the other. Okay? The third one is Hachimi. Third one? This one? That looks like a bubble tea to me. What is Hachimi exactly, guys? What is it exactly? Let me do a little bit of like daily race and everything, but after that, we're probably gonna get off, okay? I am getting EP. I know, like, Riri, it is weekend. You can afford to actually chill and play some more, you know? You don't have to sleep before 10 or something for work. But hear me out. I have been having trouble sleeping. Alright? I have been having a really bad time sleeping. And because of that, I'd rather sleep when my body feels like I'm about to sleep. In Umamusume, there is honey syrup drink. Honey syrup drink. Gotcha. King Hallow. Is there King Hallow in this? King Hallow. We have not won against King Hallow, if my memory is correct. Yeah, first win. Okay. Yeah, I've not win against King Hallow ever. Hi, Sakura Bakushin desu. Hi. Hi. Hi, girly. Hi, my love. Hi, my Karen-chan. Oh, my cutie. Oh my. She's gonna be on the aggressive side. She's gonna be eating people. It's honey in Japanese. Okay. Month almost cooked me, but I like the new patch change. Spark reroll is useful. Well, spark reroll is useful if you can... if there's that battery function in this game. You know how Honkai Star Rail has that energy battery function? Like, if you forgot to log into the game, your energy would be conserved into the battery, and then you will get an extra new energy if you log in tomorrow. So you technically can just come up one after the other. Like, you can just grind on one day using 2 days worth of energy. Umamusume does that. I need that. I need that battery function in this game. Would that ever happen? Including in, you know, of course, Japan server? Honey syrup, my girl, keep raising. Let's keep winning. She's a front runner, isn't she? I believe I put her as a front runner at some point, or she's just a pace chaser, but nobody is in a front runner position, so she is pretty much the number one for now. I forgot what strategy I put her on, to be honest. But hey, she seems to be winning for now. Hmm. 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 King Hallow, stop chasing after me, please. Please, 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 please. Do not accelerate, please. Go away, 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 go away. My current jet, let my current jet win. I want to get some more rewards, please. Okay, yeah, she wins. Karen-chan! I don't know about JP. I have been burning through my toughness fast. Exactly, because you just keep free rolling. Of course, you will burn that through your TP really fast. Let's go. We win the King Hallow race. Let's go. I'm gonna do a little bit more on the team trials for a bit. But yeah, we can just yap. We can yap. Alright, honey syrup. Hey, how many times have you drank honey in the past year? I actually have drank very little honey. Alright, very, very little honey. Hi, sorry, I'm not very good with computers. Is this the website where the obsessive vampire threatened her horses with whip and also her viewers? Yes. I don't threaten the horses though. We love the horses. We love animals here, okay? We're not gonna do animal abuse here. No, 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 no. That's not how it works, okay? Absolutely not. Alright? We threaten the garlic. Follow, Google, follow this anime woman. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Fine, I'm reinstalling. Let's go! Sojiro is reinstalling. Let's go! Guys, help Sojiro, okay? Please help Sojiro. Please give him some advice when we go into the game in the Discord, okay? Because he, like me, has jumped into this game very early on when the global server came out. And then bounced back for a really long time and we just never really played it anymore, right? There's no helping my RNG. You could just restart and create a new account. That is always an option, Sojiro. I refuse to do that because I've already pulled so many horses. But you could just restart. And apparently sometimes when you actually restart, there's a chance that your RNG gets better. It gets stuck in your account if my memory serves me right. So yeah, you can just restart it. Struggling with gambling. This is a gacha streamer you're talking about? I'm always struggling with gambling. Oh, I don't mean my Gamba RNG. I mean consistently failing 0% fail chances. I still don't understand. I still don't understand that. I was complaining about failing 5%. Alright, but Sojiro lose a lot of things. Sojiro lose a lot, even if it's just 1% chances. Most honey in the market is not that beneficial. Good, because I don't drink them. Alright? Like, really, why not? Because honey is expensive, okay? And I don't know where to eat honey except with pancake. And I don't typically eat pancake for breakfast, okay? The game is about horse racing. The whole game is gambling. Exactly, guys. Exactly. But I'm not sure, guys. How many of you have actually gotten into the horse gambling in real life? Like, how different it is, right? Compared to this. This one looks like anime, pretty girls, cutesy, and then just click of a button. There's no real money involved unless you, of course, put the real money into it. But, like, how is this compared to the IRL horse racing betting situation? Hi, your broken Arthur is here. Hi, Rowan. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Galax Mansion. Oh, you get it with chicken nuggets? Chicken and honey go surprisingly well together. Oh, that could be an option for me to try. I was not thinking about that at all. I was absolutely not thinking about that at all. Right? I didn't know that that is a thing. Right. Let me skip through a few of the Uma stuff, right? The Uma story here. I know, like, really, you could probably just read it. No, there's a skip button for a reason, guys. Rip story. I know, I've never really read the story. I've always just kind of left it, alright? I know it's good story. And apparently it will give me a bunch of stuff. Like carrots, specifically. And then on top of that, the support card, but I just don't do it, alright? I hadn't thought of it earlier either until I saw it was an option for a dip in McDonald's menu. Can how would you say pig, pork loin, for example, or like katsu, when you dip it with honey? Would that be a good combination as well? Because Porky right now is staring at the camera, okay, staring at the microphone and then staring at me, and he just rotate between the three. And I am confused what he wants. I think that's the question that he wants. Are you gonna eat me with honey? Are you gonna dip me with honey? Are you gonna deep fry me, batter me, and then add honey on top of me? He's questioning that. He's absolutely questioning that. Alright. Doricha, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Carrots and Commander of Rising Sun Special Week. Hello. Hello team. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a little bit of a story here and there and yapping for a little bit before I end the stream. I'm just gonna chill. The Meisho Doto run has been over. Okay. They have pretty similar texture under the breading. As far as people, I tend to prefer to lick the honey off. Porky, oh my god. Porky's gonna run again, isn't he? Porky's gonna be so scared. He's gonna be like, oh no, they're adding honey to me. Oh no, I'm gonna be licked. Oh no. Honey carrots, honey mustard dressing, honey mustard mayo on sandwich, honey in porridge. Honey in porridge? Like what, rice porridge? I mean, oatmeal porridge, I would say okay with honey. But the moment you say rice porridge, I press X. Alright? I would press X. Okay? Oh, there's a concert. Oh well, we will listen to the concert, guys. Narita Bryan's concert. It's a rock music? Is it a rock music? Like, well, the drum is beating hard. Why is she singing without, how would I say, like other horses but a background dancer, like two background dancers? Rice porridge full savory? Yes, goats. Same. I love this song. I love this chorus. I've heard this on the jukebox and I didn't realize it. I don't know if the dance actually matched. To me, it doesn't. I feel like the beat is better left like acetist. I just didn't realize that this was Narita Bryan's original song. Like, you know, like it's being depicted as her own song. I add honey whenever I make PB&J, and of course there's honey glazed ham. Oh, do not talk about honey glazed ham to Porky. He's gonna go and cry again. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Porky's gonna cry and hide again. No. I love the song, but Blow by Gale is absolutely a banger. I feel like Bakshin is the banger. Okay, the most banging song of them all. It's just the best. Including like Gorshi. They're the same. They're the same. The two of them are the same. Okay. It is the train winner. The first one got center. I know, but like, why is the second place and the third place an NPC? Like, we want, like, I don't know, some other character probably. Some other playable character mostly. Maybe. For that second and third place? Who knows? The left one looks like a meme host confusion. Oh, yes. Yes, I can see that. Bluma Gale or... what is that? Victoria? Victoria? Is there a song called Victoria? I've not heard of that. Da 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 da. The one that I quite like from the anime was the song Make Debut. Oh, we're gonna go on Kikuka show against Naruto Bryan. A fucking long race against that. Oh my. Man, my nice nature comes in handy at this point in time. Either that or my old recap. I'm not sure which one is actually better. I suppose this would be better. Yeah, okay, this one would be better. Oh, it will be available in the future, so it's not available here yet. Bryan, look out. Bryan, nice nature is gonna be coming onto you. Oguri has a better stamina, to be honest, correct. If we fail this one, we'll move to the Oguri, okay? Oh, you can win it through the CM. Oh, well, I don't, you all knew I don't do a lot of CMs, you know. I just don't win a lot of CM because I was mostly not in the game when the CM happened. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see my girlie. What does she do? Alright. I mean, she's a late surger, right? Nice Nature is a late surger, so we'll wait until the very last minute where she just activate all of her skill. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Can I click jukebox? Will the jukebox actually play when I play this? Blow my gale? Blowing my gale? Where? It wasn't here somehow. Did I not? Oh, here. There we go. Da, 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 da. It's good. Blow My Gale is good. It is a good song, but I still can't get Make Debut out of my head. Okay. I never touched the CM, but I am a music collector. Okay. Make Debut is just very iconic. It's like the first anime opening, right? I forgot that this is a long race. It's so long. Let me fast forward that. It is long. It is actually really long. I was not anticipating this long race, even though I skipped it a little bit. Okay, Nice Nature's winning by distance. We're talking distance. Man, I've built her correct. At least for the purpose of this battle anyway. I've built her right. My girlie. My cheer. This doesn't look like Doto. What do you mean? It is Doto. Just the red version of Doto. What do you mean? What do you mean, guys? What do you mean? Don't you all see Doto? I see Doto. I see Doto. What do you mean? What do you mean, Astral? Maybe put on your glasses or something, and then you will see that it is Doto. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Doto, we finished training Doto, and then I didn't get her into the S. I know, sucky, because United Cup, you could almost always get an S, but she doesn't even get to the S. She's sucky. It's Doto. It's the fake Doto. Yes, it's the fake one. It's the fake version of him. Alright? I'm just doing a little bit of a story right now while yapping and then checking out music. And after that, we'll probably be on, okay? Can we watch the concert for this chapter? Yes. We were watching the, what was the name? Now I forgot. Narita Bryan song. Whatever it was, I was watching it, okay? I was watching it. Is there another concert? At the end of the chapter? Yes? I have 3 UG starts? Oh my, that is good, Harold. That is good. That is actually good. Brian chapter. Yes, Brian chapter. It's a medium race. This one would be okay, I think. Can we watch the concert for this chapter? Every chapter has an end concert. Oh, fuck. Really? I didn't realize that. Every chapter, right? Every chapter. It's not like after every single part of it. I'm so scared. What do you mean you're so scared? You have 3 UG starts. You'll be fine. You would be fine. In fact, Carol, you should be like preparing yourself for the best rank that you would ever get. Let's go. Let's go. Is it a mile? Is it a mile race? It should be a mile race, to be honest. You're skipping the next CM? Why, Azrael? Everyone was pretty excited about Leo's. You hate sprint? I want sprint though. I need to train my Bakushin so that she can win the CM. I'm hoping. Alright. I have not trained Bakushin in United Cup and I'm curious. Like really curious. Okay, very curious. A Rice Shower song is good. Every team serious member have concerts. Oh. I didn't know that. My specialty is medium long. Well, each to their own, but you know, just if you want to skip it, you skip it. That's fine. I could train Bakshi. I want to meme and make a sprinter Teo. A sprinter Teo. That is an interesting choice. That is actually a very interesting choice. Okay. Let me change to the Rice Shower song whenever the jukebox is on. If I'm lucky enough with the inspiration, it can work. True. I'm not doubting that, Grandhead. I'm not doubting that at all. You could always make whatever you need, right? Almost always. Sprint Rice if you want to torture yourself. Some people do dedicate themselves to Rice, like worship Rice. Okay, so yeah, I can see how many people try to put Rice in the sprint race. That could very well happen. Why can't I use... What? Oh shit. Oh man, I didn't know that there is that option in the story. If I've already put nice nature in the previous race, I couldn't even use it again. There's a titles for that. You didn't know. No, I didn't know. I didn't know at all. Didn't know. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's go. She wins it. My girl, Oguri. Oguri, be so OP. There we go. Keep running, my girl. Keep running. There we go. Achieve. Woohoo. Because nice nature is already in the race. Okay. It's not like because I have already put nice nature in the race previously, because the character herself has been in there. Man, I'm glad I have that Oguri though. Because imagine if it's not. Okay, let's do this, right? Landscape and voice on. It will overtake my jukebox, right? I suppose it will be. Cap as in peak. Woohoo! Uma completionist. I am actually finishing up the chapter 4. I am just surprised. There we go. We're gonna watch him. Oh, Maya no Top Gun is in the same class as Narita Top. Oh. Wait, Narita Brian is Team Series? Mayano is from the year after Brian. What? The title, you need to run all G3 to G1 race, all dirt, all dirt, all distance. Oh my. It is in auto, so I don't have to click anything actually. Oh, Narita Brian has that the same vibe as Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao. Definitely Fei Xiao or Acheron. I feel like it's more like Fei Xiao. Brian is in our team. Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize that. Same generation. Dorisha, thank you. Itterashaimase. How about Biwa? What team is Biwa on? Mayano is just after Brian. Jotaro. Jotaro is who? Who is Jotaro? Naruto Brian? Are we referring to the same host still? Biwa is not on a team as far as we know. What? I don't know. I've got different information. Someone says yes in the same team and then No is not in the same team. I know you're gonna continue to amaze me. Nothing's ever dampened your drive to win since I met you. Biwa is Narita Brian big brother. Oh, holy, really? Confused. Brian is in our team. Biwa is not. Oh, I mixed them up. Gotcha. Mayano, I don't know what to feel about Mayano. Like, as a person, she looks really cute. But then as a horse to train, she's sucky. Okay, they are not in a team, but they are siblings. It's canon in the show as well. I didn't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I watched the entire show, but unless there's some more content that I have not consumed about not Honkai Star, Umamusume. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really deep dive rabbit holing much into Umamusume, and they are each of them relationship wise. I only play the game. The same mother, okay? You know, talking about mother, mama, mommy, Kafka, mommy, Himeko. I am coming back to Honkai Star. Definitely coming back to Honkai Star when that banner is dropping. Okay? You will love Brian more in Star Blossom manga. What is Star Blossom manga? There is OVA that focus on BNW. At the end of season 1, there's a scene where Biwa and Brian shopping together. Yeah, I might have not watched the OVA. Oh, she came back after an injury. Oh my god, this is an anime, guys. Look at that quality of the art and animation. This is cinema. Man, you know what's missing from this? It's because they are not using their outfit. I'm so sad. I want to see them wearing nice outfit, like pretty dresses and whatnot, especially for the very last race of the chapter, right? The past several cutscenes are about her falling off after injury. Clearly, I skip everything. Clearly, I'm not understanding everything because I skip everything, right? Really, this is why you do not skip. G2 race, you are stuck with the tracksuit. Very sad. Very sad. Ah, have you watched CPK? Not yet, but I've watched Alien Stage and Zombie Stage. Yes, Harold, I've watched Alien Stage. I am pretty obsessed with Alien Stage, but not yet to Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Okay. Mayano is my third ace for Leo. Orpheus? Leo is a sprint CM. You are putting who? Mayano? I am confused. She can kind of do everything. I press X without. I don't quite like Mayano because she's so hard to train, to be honest. Oh, head to head. She has D in sprint. Exactly, Grandhead. Apparently, Orpheus has built her into a sprint. How dare you? What do you mean, how dare me? Hating Brian? I mean, hating Mayano? I mean, she's hard to train. I could say also, how dare you? It's a sprint. You could just use my girly Karen-chan or Bakushin. Like, why even deviate, right? I could say, how dare you? How dare you not call Karen-chan cuter than Mayano? I could say the same, bro. Everyone has their own simp, okay? Let him cook! Let him cook! Not everyone has Karen-chan, and not everyone has Mayano. Duh. Watching main story as a music fan is funny. I mean, I don't typically watch the main story too, to be honest. I'm amazed at the quality of it. Alright. Hearing Brian blast her team for G2 race is wild. True, to be honest, but it's like an important G2 in the career, right? Because she's just coming back from the injury. Okay, as in for Gentil Dona, I love her. Gentil Dona is good. I mean, Ovevre is also cute. Nishino Flower is also cute. Still in Love is the best though. So yes, everyone has Mayano, not everyone has Karen-chan. What do you mean everyone has Mayano? Because she's an R? And then Karan-chan is not an R? Is that it? I don't have Karan-chan. Aces are Maya, Cheer King, Wedding Groove. Well, not everybody has Wedding Groove. Maya no is a 2-star. Okay, yeah, true. She is. She's basic. Basic girl. No. Maya is 2-star. But you have... Not everybody has the Wedding Maya either. Well, you know. Isn't Air Groove also a 2-star? So you technically can say Mommy Air Groove, everyone has to. Never stop running, Brian! Let's go! Quick reminder that star rating are BS because Goldship is a 2-star despite being one of the best PvP picks. I know, the star is weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, it means nothing in Umamusume, absolutely. When it comes to, of course, Honkai style, the star means everything. But in this case, nah. Not really. Ooh, look at that concert, look at that concert! Let me increase the volume for y'all! I might stay quiet for a bit. That outfit! I can't stay quiet. Is this her second outfit? She's pretty, man. I love that outfit. Is it a metal song? Will she scream? I wish we have Metallica. You have Metallica here right now with Naruto Brian. What are you talking about? It's basically Linkin Park. Gotcha. Yes, the vibe is similar. I got him. I got that. Will she scream? Important. She would be, I would go crazy and sing for Naruto Brian from here onward if she screams in this concert. Okay, that's pretty good. Never watched this. Brian is so cool. I agree. Brian is cool. I've never watched this either. This is my first time. Ooh, that dance though. I like when she was like just covering her eyes and sliding her arms around her eyes. Oh, cool looking girly man. All right. Woohoo! Yippee! That's it. That's Naruto's Brian chapter. Done and dusted. Whoops, whoops, whoops. The music blast your ears probably. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Apparently, it's still going. Still going. Biwa versus Brian. Okay. Okay, so the siblings are head-to-head against one another. Oh, wow. What a moment. I like my musical dissonance. What do you mean by musical dissonance? Like, what does that mean? Caramel cone. Welcome in, welcome in. I've completed my winning equation. Okay. Somehow the quality of the art has changed. It's like just the mouth moving rather than a full-blown animation, so I'm not quite sure. Is that music with engaging rays, that kind of thing? Ah, okay, 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 gotcha. Ah, there's that dissonance, like, so you're is it right for me to say that there's dissonance in like songs, like a lot of songs in Japan who is very upbeat but talking about like very dark themed, dark topic. It's just them trying to do the VN style. Yeah, I'm not quite having it with the VN style. Somehow, the anime style is just so like much better. Just so much better. Okay, I've got a new SSR. Woohoo! Quite literally, that is what I want. Okay, that is absolutely what I want. That is absolutely what I was aiming for. It's just a new SSR. Okay, just a new one, please. This one comes from the story as well, right? The winning ticket story in previous chapter. Somehow I randomly pulled this. I forgot that I actually have them. I don't know if this is good or not. But where is the Narita Brian? There we go. Narita Brian, 2 pieces. Woohoo! 2D image are the premium section because the 3D are more common. What if there's a free special week? Not sure. If there is a free special week, might as well. I don't think I have a free special week. Not that I recall. I know that I got this one for free from the event, but not quite from the story. Chiyo is free if you're done with the current event. Oh, no wonder I got her. I'm like, where did I get her again? Like, I didn't pull anything. Why do I have a new SSR? I am so confused. I was so confused. At some point, I do need to go into a god maxing because I just maxed out MLB, a Haru Urara god. So yes. Do your bingo. Yes. Bingo. Bingo. Isn't that Chiono card from the event? Apparently so. I just didn't realize. I didn't pay much attention. I forgot. Okay? I completely forgot about it. Alright, bingo. And then after that, we'll figure out who to rate today, okay? If there is anyone in my following that is actually doing Umamusume, I'll rate them immediately. But if there's none, I'll have a look. Okay? I'll have a look. Let's go. Some more cards. Some more cards. Oh. Yes. Whoa. Alright. I mean, oh man, just one more. I thought I completed that. I thought I finished that. Bingo, but no, apparently not yet. Yummy! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion. This song is so sad. I quite like Rush Hour song though. This is sad at the same time as, I don't know, it feels just nice in general. It's just very easy to listen to. And it's just been running in the background and I'm just getting used to it now. Like absolutely getting used to it, okay? Alright. Oh, okay. What? What did I press just now? Yatta! There we go. We got the second card. Okay, the second SSR. So we can uncap that, which is lovely. Okay. Do your bingo. Just set it on the 8th line. What do you mean 8th line? Is there an 8th line option? All this time, man. Okay. Ah, press the wrong thing. No! I swear to God, I was not pressing for starting. No. Oh well, that's fine. We'll figure out the bingo later. We'll be fine. Vampy will be fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Oh, goodness. But yes. Thank you for gaming with me, alright? I mean, we kind of failed Meisho Doto, but oh well, we got a good yap. We got actually a lot of good yap. So, hey, that's good on its own. Right? That is good on its own. Lol. Yeah, I kind of gave up. I'm like, yeah, bingo. Okay, bye, gave up. Have a good night. Yes, let's go on a raid. Galax. Let's go on a raid. I'll see you next week. We'll probably play some more Umamusume because if my memory serves me right, okay, the update for Honkai Star Rail isn't until the middle of the week, so meaning that I can't really do much until then, I suppose. Like, I only want to come back to the game when it's up. when my mama model, I mean not model mama, you know, my mother Himeko is up. Otherwise, I wouldn't want that. Okay, so I'll come until then. I'll wait until then with the Umamusume. Once the Honkai Star Rail is back, well, we're gonna like alternate Honkai Star Rail, Umamusume, Honkai Star Rail, Umamusume. I'll try to catch up to Honkai Star Rail, but well, it's been a while. Okay, bed. Yes, go eat. Exactly. Porky is saying the same thing right now. Porky is quite literally saying the same thing right now. Okay, I don't know who to rate, which is interesting. Okay, I don't know who to rate today. Vampy doesn't know. Do you wanna watch someone who plays Indiana Jones? Do you wanna watch someone who plays Genshin Impact? Do you wanna watch someone play Satisfactory? I don't know what Satisfactory is. Actually, I actually have no clue. Slay the Spire 2? Slay the Spire 2 could be interesting because I can then have a look what Slay the Spire 2 looks like. I mean, we technically, right? We played the Slay Spire 1 the other day, right? We watched someone playing Switch. Do you mean Switch? Like, is Slay the Spire on Switch? Huh? I am confused. Are you trying to suggest me to rate someone? Yes? Maybe? No? Yes? Whoopsies. We're gonna go to fellow Australian friend of us, okay, playing Slay the Spire 2. It's not his usual typical game, interestingly, but like he's good at Phasmo, okay? Like, look, if I have to bring one person into Phasmo, you know me, I'm very scared in horror game, right? I would bring Risu. Why? Because Risu streams Phasmo like he has no ounce of fear. Not an ounce. Not even a millimeter of fear. He would just go and make it harder. He would put the mod into the game. He would make it even scarier than the base game. Okay? I would feel bad probably because he will just carry me in Phasmo if we ever play together, which we haven't. But yeah, let's go and rate the penguin. Say hi to the penguin. Yes, Risu is a penguin. Say hi to them and tell them that we have been playing with a bunch of horses. Okay. I don't think Risu plays Uma, but Slay the Spire 2. Here we are, and see you all in the next stream, which probably will be Uma, but then Honkai Star Rail after. Bye boy, till the next week.